little round of applause.
Hey! That was so nice.
Yeah, you sound so dry.
Hello, everybody.
Sorry for our lateness. We had technical difficulties.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome back to part two.
Part two.
5 things men want women to know.
We are here live.
It's a lot of women's. That's all I'm saying. I want to know what they want to know too.
I need to know. We are here. 7:30. This was a good time. We came out at 7.
I know. I did tell the people 7:15, but I mean, we supposed to know, you know.
Just let them know to have something to wait for. Be ready for them. Be ready.
We're ready. Sorry, guys. We like 30 minutes late. Share, like, and share. You know.
Oh, you see us good on that camera.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me fix my
Brother,
body.
you did that. You gotta.
Let me fix my body.
The center. The
Oh,
center.
this is good.
We're in the center.
Oh, that is perfect.
Mother said about time.
It was Chris' fault.
Why your phone so low?
I don't know. I done turned it down. What's going on?
He's sitting there looking cool. Glass of lemonade in the
All
shade.
right. What?
He chilling.
He
He do look like lemonade, don't he? He yellow.
Oh, he was drinking lemonade.
I was thinking
Fresh pipe lemonade.
coconut
Oh, coconut
water.
water.
You should have bought me one.
That's what was in my cup.
I really love coconut water. It's delicious.
It is.
I seen some the other day and I thought about you.
It's good
I don't
antioxidant.
like coconut water.
It's
What y'all
good for
doing in the place today?
Shit, it's nasty. Ew. Share, like,
Hello,
tag a friend.
We have a special appearance. My sweet baby niece is watching with us. Hey, Booker Tay. Hello, Gigi's baby
I
girl.
don't know why my thing is
Aubrey is watching.
Watching her daddy.
watching her father.
Her father.
Maybe I got all these apps up there. Like, why I won't turn down?
All right.
Let's get it popping, y'all.
Let's get in. Let's get into it.
Let's
Y'all
get there.
Did you send the girl person?
I said,
Hey, TT.
Cause you
Hello, Tierra
You
Pollard.
said you got people on
I sent
viral.
it to the people. I sent it.
You said you got people on viral, so I was just wondering if you just sent it. Go ahead and send it. You know.
Yes, I'm
I
sending
just
it
want to
the
let
first.
everybody know that this is the season of allergies.
I ain't got the code.
Please. Right, and I don't have
Please let
COVID.
them know you don't have it.
Don't have COVID. But I do have a sinus infection. The devil.
So you went to Dr. Vic?
I'm
I
sending-
absolutely did.
I'm
You won't
sending
get me?
everybody this. Everybody need to tune in. For
Get
real.
your Zyrtec, your Flonase, your Claritin, your Zysol. What's the other one? Allegra, Zinc, Echinacea. Flood your systems, please. Woo!
And also, watch us. Wipe it all in your system.
Yeah.
Sick. Watch us, please.
What?
Last night I couldn't even breathe. I was out here looking like Cujo.
I'm sending this to everybody. Even people
So
that
who?
don't like them.
The people that are on, go ahead and send, tag, share. I ain't even put it on the first time.
Please share on your page. Chris, shut up. This is what happens. Y'all be thinking that Chris don't be saying nothing.
Exactly. I'm so glad he
I know
oversleep
you
by his
did.
sister this
I
week.
didn't say that.
What did he say?
My brother is slick with
He is
it.
slick with his mouth.
I can't hear nothing.
And he's
You're not gonna hear it.
soft. He's like,
He mumbled it.
He mumbles it.
yeah,
He gonna say sleep with his mouth.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear
And if
nothing.
he don't say it, he's gonna make an expression.
Well, we know where you get that from.
That could be why you got sunglasses on, right?
Yes.
That's definitely not why.
Oh, okay.
You ain't wear no shades last week.
You got allergies.
No, I always wear shades.
We're not gonna let
He wears shades in the house.
And you didn't smell good last week. This is
Uh-oh!
Did she just say
Oh,
that?
Lord!
So
Today is a good day.
You smell good. I'm not gonna say that.
You can be
That's a
He has his
That's
natural
not
man
bad.
scent.
listen.
Okay.
That's a good segue because I was always taught as a young man
Young
to
guy.
always smell good no matter where you go.
Where you go.
And always have clean socks and underwear.
That part.
You know, because you never know what's going to happen. So
That's
my
how you
dad he used to always buy colognes and give me the aftershaves. So,
And let me tell you why he had to use aftershave. Because when he was 12, he had a beard.
Are you serious?
Close, yeah.
I mean, look at his face now. What was you doing to get that beard, sir?
Nothing.
You know, I know what you're doing.
At the time.
And we're this is a PG show. I know what you're doing.
No, I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
It came in
You
like that.
forgot we have the same month in our birthday. Stop it.
Terrell been grown.
Don't
It's a
Chris
Let me
been
get out.
grown. Chris been grown since 12. That's all I'm saying.
You need to stop.
Well,
You need to stop.
Oh God.
You have another flavor, sir.
Woo boy.
Yeah, what was you doing to have a beard at 12?
Try that.
Listen.
Let's see.
Woo Lord.
Yeah, he reading the wine. You got to turn red. Don't do that.
It's hot in here.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
one of our viewers said we want to know what men really want and need to fulfill their love meter, like their love languages, other than plentiful cologne purchases. That's right, sis.
What she say?
That's my sister-in-law, honey. She said we want to know
Oh.
what. Excuse me, one moment. We've got a
You know,
tight here.
we're regular people.
What did I tell you?
We're regular people. Just disregard that today.
Check this in. Don't you get back off that couch.
Okay, that was a good question she got. So, are we gonna? You gonna read the stuff first?
Yeah,
Can
I'm
we
ready for
repeat the
y'all.
question?
No, we didn't even have a question yet.
But she didn't ask a question.
But let me go ahead and read what she said. She said, we want to know what men really want and need to fulfill their love meter, like the love languages, other than plentiful cologne purchases. And then she said unlimited cologne purchases.
Did she say
Unlimited what?
Lizzie, do he do unlimited purchases of cologne?
She said she gives unlimited cologne.
He does.
Oh, wait, I what?
Unlimited cologne purchases.
Explain that to me. I'm confused.
Unlimited means no limit on buying cologne, bro.
Yeah.
So you saying that she's trying to say that?
she trying
You
to
buy a lot
You
of
like
cologne.
cologne?
I do. I buy my
She said you have.
Well,
a
at
patch.
least it's not hats. 'Cause
I
it
do.
used to be
Yeah.
hats.
She said, but she want to know what men really want and need to fulfill their love meter, like the
See,
love
that's
language.
the thing. Me, or I'm
Is
not
that
gonna
your,
put
is that your love language?
I'm not gonna put myself in that. I'm gonna put just men in general. Men like me. I'm gonna say that. If you like to smell good, that has nothing to do with a love language. A love language is okay. This is what I need you to do for me to feel like I'm wanted, or you need me, or you want me, or those type of things. That's when you get into the love language, not how I smell.
Did you read the book?
No, I didn't. That's
This
just off
book
the
is a
top of
really
my
good
head.
thing.
That is a love like
That is a love language.
That is actually a love language.
How a person smells is their love language.
Well, I like for my man to smell good.
Me too. I got a man that smells so delicious, I can eat him like a
But
sandwich.
that don't matter.
Yes.
Well, it's
I can eat
another.
him like a sandwich.
Yes.
Not a sandwich.
Not a sandwich.
A sandwich.
Sandwich. It's a
Like, I be telling her I want to bite him, like a
I
sandwich.
want to bite you. Ooh.
She said purchases are love languages.
To some.
So that means his love, you just got to figure out what your man love language and also ask him what it is.
It is a book that's called The
Or
5
verb.
Love Languages.
It's the best book
Oh,
out
Lizzie.
there.
It's gotta be if the
And you
man
can
is
find
the
it on
type of
YouTube for
person-
free because a lot of people done did different versions of it.
He
Well,
want to talk.
that is a love
But it's
language.
like if the man is the type of person who, okay, I'm the type of person, if you buy me stuff, I'm cool with that. When my girl's buying me this, she's buying me that.
Okay.
That shows me that she cares about me. I'm not like that. You don't gotta buy me
So
nothing.
what-
Well, you got to figure out what your
You know
love
what I'm
language
saying?
is, though.
I know what mine is.
What is your
Oh!
That's a private
Private
That's a
situation.
private
Gotcha.
situation
There's
between
nothing wrong with
me
that.
and my wife.
We're
that
going to close
we
that
don't
door and
discuss.
lock
Lock,
it.
close it and
Lock,
lock
close,
it. That's
keep
right.
throne. Next question.
Hey!
I like that.
Owen!
Boy,
Your parents did a good job with you. You know how to, you
That's
know
all
how
right.
to shut
So we
stuff
we
down,
just gonna jump into it, I guess, you know. So we're gonna do the recap from last week.
Please don't.
The recap was silence, friendships, and working men.
Silence.
Silence,
Silence. Okay.
quiet, be quiet. You was telling the women to be quiet.
No, he was actually telling you to be
No, he wasn't me to tell me to be quiet.
Oh.
Hey, not me like that.
I thought it was you.
No, it wasn't me.
It was you.
No, he actually said silence. He wasn't talking to me.
Are we
Shut up, Chris! He's so grammatically correct.
Be quiet. How about that?
Shut
We're going to the salad bar. Next
I didn't say salads. I said
up!
salads.
Silence.
I said salads.
Ooh, sorry, that coffee strong.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all for the
I
men
don't
though.
know.
I do have a question.
Thank God it's what it
So
is.
you guys were asking us how do we feel about our males having the opposite sex of friends. How about you guys having a female having a male friend?
I'll go first because I know yours will be lengthy. I
No matter where you
don't
sit you at.
care because my wife has a really good friend from college or whatever. But in the very beginning, it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was a situation like, you know, I kind of feel kind of funny about it. But when I met him, you know, this was years ago, years and years ago. But when I met him, you know, it was kind of like, you know, it wasn't nothing. I didn't feel like a threat or anything like any type of way. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I felt the way that I felt. But I didn't feel, I'm always secure with myself, but I didn't feel anything about it. You know what I'm saying? They're still friends to this day. You know, he's married with a kid, this, that, whatever. So that type of stuff doesn't affect me. But if it's something where I feel like somebody's trying to push up on her or something like that, that type of thing, that's a whole other situation. You know, but like you say, like women, just like men, you have intuition too. You know, and me being a man, I wasn't always, you know, clean and fresh like I am right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was a little dirty and grimy at times, you know. So I know,
No,
you know, you're right, never. But you know, but
What do you
sometimes.
mean dirty and grimy, sir?
He's a fool.
No, I'm not saying that.
No!
What I'm saying is I haven't always
You
been.
know what? I believe that because last week you said you were going to somebody's house with roaches, but go ahead.
That is what you said.
Because you don't know.
There's no reason why it happened.
Anyways,
But go
let's
ahead.
get to it. But like I was saying, to me that
Your mama
doesn't-
said and you was.
Hey, Mama Shanita.
Mama just
Mother!
Did mother just say that?
Mother!
H-O-T.
FDL.
Your mother. Oh,
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Casey Scott.
I don't care.
Oh.
It don't bother me. I don't care. Because like I said, if somebody tries to step stupid, then I mean I can step stupid too. So you know that's all it is.
But I mean that's true though.
Yeah, I mean, I have to piggyback off his. I mean, it's pretty much between.
And if my brother-in-law got a problem, we got a problem.
Definitely. This is-
Sounds like a fight.
that's a different
Oh, it's gonna be
situation.
one.
It's a different situation.
So
Different
what do you think?
So what are your thoughts, Mr. Scott?
Let me be
My
quiet.
thoughts is that you leave it where it is. I mean, no new friends. Like last week we were talking about no new
Right.
friends. I mean, from
Yeah,
that
no
point
new-
going forward, no new friends. I mean, anybody you say are friends, I leave it as is. But once it's shown different, there's no going back. But I'm like, if it's something that somebody steps out of line, I can only go to my wife, say what I feel, make sure I'm not in my own feelings. Try to, weed it out the best way I can, and then, come to my wife with it. And then from that point, just, you just have to see how it goes. But I mean, it's there regardless of the fact. Before you was there, the friend was there.
Yeah, that's true.
How that person's betrayed afterwards, that shows who you are.
Right.
Some people try to keep the friend at the same level and they collect their boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's,
Ooh,
I mean, that's backwards.
that's real backwards.
You gotta cut it down to show you do have somebody. That's where your time is spent and it's respected. Now, if the person is not liking it, then now you have to see where I see what my friend really is. Because if I say I want to marry this man or this woman or whatever, it'll be even a bigger problem because now I'm gonna have to go down from 50% of my time to 35% of my time.
Right.
So now you gotta start seeing where your friend really is and not draw he or she back. Hopefully to try to keep them as possible, and hopefully as time passes you get your husband or wife on board. You know how many years that takes? That's a long time.
That's a long time, right?
How much time you can put towards your spouse?
Jameson.
Yeah, that's the time you wasted
Oh,
that
yeah,
you could
yeah,
do.
that
Right.
makes
So
sense.
it's just like-
Yeah.
So when you
Give me
start
the
finding out what the friend is like, it takes you that long to know. From that
Somebody
point-
said turn the car to.
So it's just so that's just how that plays out. You just gotta read it for what it is. Trust who you with. Go forward, and let it play its way out. You got God in your life, and you're gonna be okay,
That's
regardless of because if it comes out foul, you're gonna be covered. And you're gonna move forward.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all you can do.
Once I extend my hand, you slap it away. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Did you wake up today and choose violence?
No, I never choose violence. I
Somebody
always
said
choose
what?
love.
Violence comes in.
What we
Violence
talking? Is
comes
that your
next.
That's my cousin. We are talking about 5 things where we're actually doing part 2. So you have to go back and look at the replay. 5 things that men wish women would know.
5 things.
Men want women to know.
Thank you. Y'all get it together for me. I do have a question though. Another question. Do y'all want me to do a scenario or not?
Go ahead and do a scenario.
Okay.
Sit
We're
down.
gonna do that in.
I like the scenario.
You know I got you. They like the scenarios. I just didn't want to throw, monkey in the range, but I'll do it. So, my wife and I have been married for 10 years. We just recently retired, a year apart from each other. She retired in 2020. I did in 2021. Our plans were to travel and enjoy life together. We were hard workers and we raised our kids. They are now grown. But it's only one problem. My daughter, and he put hyphenated, stepdaughter. She is still staying with us. Currently, she has 2 children. Last night, she told us that she was pregnant with her 3rd child. I have watched my daughter allow herself to manipulate my wife into raising her children while she goes out partying and drinking. I have tried to communicate with my wife how I feel and what this is doing to our marriage. Her response is she doesn't have anyone else but us. After the news last night and seeing the excitement on my wife's face about the new baby, I've had it. I really don't know what else to do. Am I missing something? I just want to enjoy my wife again. What should I do?
You got a backbone.
She gotta go.
It's time for her to get her own spot
With her children.
with her kids.
That's self-explanatory.
Alright, so you're saying that she needs to do it, but
How do we go about doing it? Because he didn't explain to his
yeah,
wife.
because it's easy.
Because that's a man question.
Yeah, I mean, what's the best way?
Yeah, man, y'all answer that.
I don't know if I'm qualified to answer that because
I think
my oldest child is, not even 15 yet. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I mean, you let it go so far because if she came in with no children, and then the first one came and the second one came, that's when I think that I'm pretty sure if he said that he's been talking to her the whole time, I mean, she's gonna have to find somewhere.
My cousin said she got to go.
So can say she has to go.
She has.
So from my point of view is
where's the father
This is
of the kids?
that's-
He's not around, and she goes out and party, and she leaves the mama watching the kids while she goes out and party. So she just now telling them last night she's pregnant with her 3rd child.
okay, but this is something
She
that
should have been
she
out by
doing.
the second
Yeah,
child.
This
right,
ain't
right.
nothing new.
This is nothing new. This is something that she's been doing, and obviously something that he was condoning in
For a long time.
for a long time.
No, what if the wife? It's his
He's the
stepdaughter.
husband.
But if it's his stepdaughter, so y'all know how it is when it's stepdaughter. But you know
Wait a
how it
minute.
is when
Wait a
it's a
minute.
stepdaughter.
Wait a
in.
minute. Wait
He
a
was
minute.
condoning in that.
No. Wait a minute.
She wants saying pregnant, and it's like you don't.
That's
know.
different.
She leaves the
I
house.
have a stepdaughter. Do I consider her my stepdaughter? No, because she is my daughter.
Right.
When you become one,
Exactly.
that's your child. And so it comes to a point where the parents have to talk. It doesn't matter if it's yours.
But
or
he
his.
said he had a conversation with her.
And so, okay, come on, sit down. Let's sit down, me, you, and her. Because the conversation has to be had. Period, point blank. Listen, you're at an age where you're already accumulating all these kids. I'm not your personal babysitter.
That's right.
I'm
But
not
it's
gonna watch
not
it.
him, it's the wife.
I said sit them down together.
He's speaking as a husband.
I'm saying for him, okay, as a man of this household, baby, you're going to have to sit down, we're going to have to talk. Because I can't carry your weight. Because even though your mama is saying, yeah, we can do this, I'm helping your mama.
You're retired.
And we both paying these bills
Right, they're
together.
supposed to go traveling.
Yeah, they worked all these
And
years
the wife
to get to
is
point
the
where
wife
they-
is
True
constantly
figures, you
with
got
the
to go.
kids.
Because you're not going to
Well,
ever live your life.
I can speak from personal experience because with Alex, she got pregnant with Jessica, and of course she was home. So what happened was Rashawn did talk to her and say, okay, it's time to work on getting yourself on your own and going out.
Yeah.
And then also you don't make them comfortable.
That's
That's
right.
one thing I learned about having older kids in the house. Comfort, you're not going to be comfortable in the house. You're going to have the smallest room. LJ knows it because he's my son. Because it's going to push you out and do what you got to do. Alex, at the time, she was sharing a room with her 2 smaller sisters. You know, one bed. Guess what? I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's that
Well, for me, with my experience, I have a daughter at home. She's 23 with no kids. She get up, she go to work every day. She got her own bathroom, her own room, and she pay bills.
But there's a
That's different.
difference.
She has no kids.
She has no kids,
she has
and
none.
she's not out.
She's
to
not
the
bringing them
party
to
and-
you to go out to watch them
Yeah.
while she goes out.
Mm-mm.
And it comes up, and you. This is not one baby. There's three.
It's about to be
It's about to be 3 babies. So you have a
The
pattern.
second one, you probably would have been out of my house. Period.
Well, Lindsay said, that's my baby. I will make sure she's good and the baby is good. But I will set them on the path to go forward and find a place to stay. Lift them up as much as I can.
That's overall what I'm saying. That the end
Yeah,
of all that nice stuff. At the
Yeah.
end, you
I
got
think it's called
Yeah.
tough. There's, I think, a
Yeah,
plan
I
that should be put into
You're not
place.
You got different things. You can put
He
it
said
in.
they're not coming back. But it's called tough
Love.
love.
Now, you can help us for the program. Now, if you wasn't doing, now you have, the parents have to educate themselves also. You saying, okay, this is some programs that we're going to put you in, and you're going to do it. We're going to babysit, but when we babysit, you in programs and doing something for
I knew.
the
I was
next
waiting for her. I was waiting for you.
No, mother, she's not contributing to the household.
I
She's
was
partying
waiting.
and drinking all night.
I was waiting for you. My mother said, "Is this child contributing to the household? The mama is enabling her a bit, but from the mama's point of view, she is thinking of the grandkids and their welfare. If they wanted to go traveling, why can't they? She can watch her own kids. First of all,
So I'm kind of saying, who kicked their kids out before?
What's wrong?
who kicked their kids out before? Well, you don't want me to go into that scenario, do you?
Lizzie, I agree with you. She can watch her own kids and travel the world just like what?
When you become an enabler, it's easy to keep enabling.
It sure
Because
is.
you see it as, oh, they need me, they can't survive without me. But
But
they're
y'all
not
think
going to
nothing's
learn.
deeper going on with the with the mother, with the wife, because
Mm-mm.
she is like
She's
She
an
might-
enabler.
watching
might
all the
just-
shit.
No, she might just be one of those ladies who just loves her grandkids.
I love mine.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Wait, y'all,
I'm
she
saying
just
that.
roll her. Wait a minute, y'all.
I'm
What y'all
not
want to
saying
see
that.
her? She just roll her eyes.
She might just be one of those women who, yeah, y'all love your kids, you love your grandkids. That's what we all do. But sometimes there's ones who just it don't matter what's going on.
Yeah, I ain't that type of grandma.
I'm not that grandma either.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying, but there are some that are like they don't matter.
I'm
what's
gonna
going
get them
on.
when I want to.
Calvin
If you don't
said
like
we're
it,
not answering his
oh
question.
well.
Yeah. That's a grandma.
He
And
said
don't
he
come
kicks
run
their
over and
kids
tell
out.
them don't come.
There's a
run
lot of
over.
I want to
Yeah,
drink
people
my
kick
wine.
their
I
kids
can't
out.
do it.
There are a lot of people who kick their kids out when they've had enough.
Yeah.
When they feel like,
Well, it
okay,
shouldn't get to that point.
well, there are some people who feel like that is what they have to do, and then they reach a point where it's like, I can't do this anymore. You got to go.
Which they should have had a plan into place, I personally feel, to try to put them in a place of being successful so they won't have to come back.
Okay, so let me say this. Sometimes us black folk like push our churn out the door before it's
Well,
time
that's
for them
not
to go.
what the same
That's
thing
why I
though.
said, but I'm just saying, some of us, you understand what I'm saying? And we don't teach them the things that they need to know to go out there and be successful, to stand on their own, and to pay. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's different. She got a child.
Yeah,
It's
children.
LJ, my son, he can stay there
But
because he doesn't know.
what did she teach her though? Apparently nothing.
I just
We
said
don't know.
that, but I just said there should be a plan to come into
Mama probably
play.
ain't had no plan for
So-
herself.
But the complaint is
She
like
had
But she wrong when she out
She
here.
had something.
She having some
And
good sex out
apparently,
here.
she out here
No,
popping
about
the
the mama.
cooter while
Her
she
mama.
going to the
Yeah,
club.
that's what I'm saying. And she
No,
probably got
not the
three
one with
kids.
the 3 kids. I'm talking about the
She
mama.
know, but
mama.
she know her mama is not
But
going to
she's
hold her
grown.
accountable.
We can raise our kids.
Then that
to be
means
a
she
certain-
never held her accountable then.
Wait a minute. We
That's
can
what she
raise
got a
our
husband for, to
kids
put
to be
his
a
foot down
certain.
and say, okay.
It sound like he got it.
Well,
Well,
we
we
can-
can step up.
We can raise our kids to be a certain way. That doesn't mean they're gonna take on to what we taught them.
And you can't stay with me. Get out.
This is out. You're out. of
Get
here.
out. You coming in? You done came in my house with me and my husband. Love him with another baby that you can't even afford your doggone self because you staying with me.
But I just thank God I ain't have to go through that.
The only thing I'm responsible for
It's me.
is having kids under 18.
That's it.
That's kind of my
Well,
mind.
that's almost over.
I got two.
If the narrative was like she was actually trying to be told,
That's a difference.
Then the parent would be being on something. That's the parent's fault. But if the child is working, they doing something, they helping out, it's a totally different story. You know what I'm saying? That's a different story. She's doing
your little brother.
nothing.
I'm saying, but what Maya Kim said was right. What she said was right.
Yeah, you can
Grandma wouldn't go watch him.
It's a totally different
But
story.
we got paid. We got paid. We got coin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ma, can you watch my kids?
Calvin said, "Let y'all talk," because he said we're talking.
But they did say something.
Calvin, I think you missed it. They did say what their opinion was.
What?
He said,
Before I go,
Is the drugs in?
I need some medicine.
Okay.
Roadfield medicine.
Okay.
Look, with the sinus, I need
I'm ready.
to
I'm ready.
I'm
I'm ready.
I'm
not ready. I'm not ready.
Follow the lead. Okay, I write it.
so, I think he should have another conversation. I think they should put a plan into
I think they
action.
all three need to sit down.
Yeah, all three of them.
Come on this set.
But you know,
And
you
he
got-
need to put his foot down.
yeah,
And
you
y'all
got-
go listen to what I
Yeah,
got to say.
the man needs to
Sit
do
down.
He
something.
should have.
Chris, what do you think the man should do?
Before the beginning.
As a man,
But it's all in communication. Though. If you saying it's okay that you're trying to do this, that's fine. But if you're not gonna do anything,
I'm probably outside.
I don't think he had control of his husband.
At all.
there it is. You can't put
Get
it
out.
solely on her. She's gonna do what she wants.
She is.
She gets back home.
Go ahead, Chris. What you think?
I said what I said.
Oh, he said what he said. Meant what I said.
I mean, you was mumbling. What did you say?
Yeah, repeat that. I didn't hear that.
Like I said, I don't feel like I'm qualified to answer that question. But if I was to give my opinion, I would say, you know, like I said, like sometimes grandmas are grandmas. You know, all different types. You know, example. My aunt Kim is a different grandma than my mom.
Oh, hey,
You see what I'm
Shondo.
saying? They both love their grandkids the same.
Come
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
come on, Chris is preaching.
But
in this
it's different. That's not
Right.
a good. That's not a bad thing. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's just
Different styles.
Different styles. You know
I
what I'm
probably
saying?
got the spirit of the Kim grandma in me.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I would say
yes.
that.
Because
And
my
but
mom
they
is
both-
mother hen.
Right, and
No.
they both work. You see what I'm saying? So
My
that's
mom
why I'm
is
saying I don't feel
mother
like I'm qualified to give my opinion on that because that's an older woman and I'm a younger man.
Right.
And I'm not at that level yet to give an articulate opinion on the situation.
God, you're so smart.
Now,
Thank you.
my mom, I knew my mom was going to say what she said because my mom is mother hen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
she-
all
She
children.
makes cookies from scratch on a Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
To everybody's children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
To me,
Too many
I'm gonna just tell you
sometimes.
straight up right now. I have moments where I know that I'm gonna be like my mom. I have moments where I know I'm gonna be like my aunt Kim. But there are a lot of moments that I foresee myself being like my aunt
That's my
Val. I'm
dog,
sorry.
not Kim. That's my dog.
I'm sorry, your children can't walk, talk, and go to the bathroom by themselves. They can't stay with me.
I'm like that with my.
But I like to sit down and drink my wine on a Sunday. No, I'm not that grandma. Alice, my daughter can tell you, I'm not.
But I love the
Love
kids.
them,
But I like to get the kids
But
back.
your grandmother. So how is your relationship with your children?
My grandchildren?
Yes.
Oh, I love them, but they gotta go home. And I want my sleep, and I want to drink my wine. You want to sit with me, or you want to go downstairs? Yeah, I'm not changing my channel. I'm not turning on Coco.
Oh, I'm gonna watch my Aubrey boo.
I'm
Now,
gonna watch
I
my
like it when they get Chris Chur age and Terrell Chur. TT, I'm hungry. Go ahead and get you back.
Yeah, I don't even want to change no diapers. I'm
Make you some noodles.
Well, I can say this that
Got cereal and peanut
my
butter.
Hello.
oldest, my oldest grandson is 10, and I literally did not start keeping him until he was probably.
But you know what
Noodles,
though, on the
survival.
serious tip though, like when, for real, like as far as with me and Alex with grandchildren, like when my hot toddy come to town, my daughter actually
The
says,
can?
I have a hot toddy.
She does have a hot
Yeah,
toddy.
when the hot toddy comes down, my daughter says, "Is hot toddy coming to town?" Todd.
The grandbaby.
No, my oldest daughter, Alex said, "Is he coming?" Because the grandkids want to come. They want to come this weekend. If he's coming, then they can't come. So we had that understanding.
Oh, yo, my
Yeah.
grandchildren don't got
Calvin said,
them.
"Can you call in?"
No, we cannot.
Oh, my daughter, yeah, she know when hot toddy comes. That's a wrap.
He with his one arm.
Oh, she come over here with her sweatpants on.
So my Aunt Kim said, I have a life. I waited for a long time. I have a life. I waited for a time as this. I love my grandkids, but I also have a life. When you make your plans, make sure.
Baby, you my auntie.
Include me because I have a life. That's
You are me. We're the one. You're me.
I broke my
She's
head.
me.
That's your fault. I told you to go to the doctor.
Your Aunt Kim is me. That's me.
But that's been my Aunt Kim my entire life.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, I might have a little mother hen in me then.
I don't have mother hands.
That
I buy
right
you a
now.
bunch of snacks. Don't ask me to cook on the weekend because I don't feel like
I
cooking.
cook every day.
That's good. You're a mother hen.
So we're gonna hear from the men.
I take you out to eat though.
No, I ain't doing that.
You just
But
McDonald's.
I got to stop. I got to stop.
I don't.
I was reading myself.
You want a Happy Meal or a Happy Meal? Want an egg McMuffin? A hash brown?
No, I cook.
Baby.
They gotta eat.
That's my weekend. And when hot time comes, don't nobody talk to me at all.
No interruptions.
No interruptions.
So we're on part.
And I do. Door is locked.
This man right here. Something is wrong with you, sir. I can see you.
Yeah, we can't see them.
I see them. I see them.
Right on my eyes, though. For
He has a light sensitivity.
So we are on part 2. So what do you men think
Yes,
that?
that's some other hands.
I mean, either one of you guys can go first. We should know as women. What do you think?
She
we
just
should
the
know?
birth control. She did hysterectomy. Go ahead.
What?
She sure do. I would have took it out too. Myself. Clip and burn.
Well, I know how to get y'all started and going. Lord, yes, that's what they talking about.
Oh yeah, I knew.
I'm
I
go
had.
ahead and get the tube side.
I had 3 at 22.
Yes.
Tired. Goodbye. I'm not talking about them children. Want to have all them damn kids right about it.
She did. Honey, don't get me started because I know somebody who fought it with dead.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
So, you want to go, Casey? You want me to go? Okay, I'm gonna say what men like truly want above all things is like just like you, women, is loyalty. You want somebody to be loyal to you in all aspects, especially if it's somebody that you're gonna spend a life with. The person that you marry for a man is okay. Is this person loyal to me? Is she doing what she should be doing? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? But once, for a man, once you find out that a woman is disloyal, it feels like it's just completely different. Even though it's like a pot calling the kettle black, because a lot of times men do things and there are situations and stuff like that or whatever, but it's like you want, what am I trying to say? You want the same response, but you don't. Like, let's say if you did something, I might react differently, but if I did it, you might react differently. It might be the same situation. So loyalty to me is like a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want.
So if someone shows a bit of dishonest towards you, would you think you would be worse than a woman? Would you think men are like?
I
being hurt by?
think that, believe it or not, just like I feel like there's, as a man, as a young man, like dating and talking to women and things like that or whatever, there's things that happen that shape your aspect on what type of woman you want or what
Gotcha.
type of woman you go for. If this woman is somebody who I know I can just whatever, then that's just what it is. But if it's somebody that I feel like I can try to build some type of relationship with and that's expressed,
Yeah.
or between both parties or whatever, then you know it is what it is. But you know, if that is the route that you decide to go and both of y'all think you're on the same page and that's like a young guy, the girl's cheating or whatever the situation may be, that might alter your thinking on what type of woman I want to go for, because I done gave my heart to this person, but she done like crushed me as a young man. So now I'm like, I'm not even gonna put all my feelings into the next one.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? By me not putting the feelings into the next one, it's like I gotta find somebody that's not gonna be so hard for me to do whatever I'm trying to do, because once you put your feelings into that next one, you get emotionally involved, you know, all those other type of stuff goes along with it. When you have no emotions to it, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's why loyalty is a big thing. Because once you find that one, you say, okay, I know this one right here, I don't have to worry about nothing. For a man, that does something to you.
So do y'all know off the bat if you know? You know?
Just like you don't, we don't.
Yeah.
But it's just like trial and error, you know. In my opinion, it's like trial and error, you know, because you got some good ones, you have some bad ones. Just like men, you know, you have some women who just kind of use you a little bit, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason, you know. But you have some who really want to be with you, but you're not in a place to see it. You see what I'm saying? So you kind of just like, whatever.
Oh, God, I want to say.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I got a question.
I got a question too.
I'm just saying, that's my
Okay,
opinion.
I want to answer a question.
Because you want some feedback, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I
There's gonna be people mind in and then you go back here, so you need to get the feedback.
Yeah.
I've been on both planes, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been on both planes, but because I was put on the second plane. Because if you want me to give you what you want, then you need to give me what you want in return.
that's
And if you can't, then guess what? Ball in my court. You feel what I'm saying? But if you want me to be 100 with you, then I'm gonna be 100 with you. You understand what I'm saying? But this go around right here. You want me to come out?
You don't need to see.
I ain't putting all my eggs in one bag.
Period. Point blank.
Yeah.
I want you to
We ain't Easter egg
reciprocate
hunting.
the same, because I know I'm a good woman, but I also know that in my past, you feel what I'm saying? I was toxic. I wasn't real right. I was a manipulator. You feel what I'm saying? I needed to get my mind right because of the things that I needed to work on with the inside of me. You understand what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I was saying. Because at a younger age, you just have this thing of like, you're just trying to figure it out. So you don't really care. Sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't. And you know, that kind of shapes the type of relationships you end up being in.
You're exactly right.
Or the type of person you end up like
Well,
looking for.
I had to get out of the state of being lonely and feeling like I had to have a man. Nah, I don't have to have one. I got out of that. You feel what I'm saying?
That's your brother.
So
What is
that
he
was
saying?
Manly equals a catch.
That's right. You know, it's always been that way. You know.
Oh,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? You know.
Well, we wouldn't
You
know.
sound like your uncle when you did that.
You know what?
So Casey,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, we wouldn't know if Manly was a catch because they already caught.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And amen.
True.
And
So
amen.
much, Calvin.
We're living
They
legends.
need to be caught.
We're living
And
legends.
They need to be caught.
We're living legends.
oh my
Legends
God.
of what?
The
I'll tell
both
you
of
why.
them need to
Abort-
be caught.
Boredom?
I'll tell you why.
They're off the streets, huh, kids?
Woo.
This is a cheerleader in the building.
The Lord knew.
There were some cheerleaders.
If for the
There
streets
were.
of the person.
There were some cheerleaders.
Yeah. There were some mountains.
Oh my God.
I know my brothers. I
So
accept
they
and watched them.
so like
Everyone.
light skin was in, huh?
And been
Talk
there.
about
Let
let
me
me
show.
show.
He trying to do
You
like
gotta
I'll
be
be
sure.
sure a little
Let
bit.
me-
He trying to
I
do.
be sure.
He
Nah,
trying to do.
player. One I'll be sure.
What was it, Cisco?
No,
Okay,
Terrell
anyway.
was Cisco.
Love it when the beat go.
Oh my God, that was in my head. Hey yo, I'm not messing with y'all tonight, man. Hey y'all. Yeah, this what y'all had to go through.
The loafers.
What?
Let me tell you something.
What?
For the whole record,
I was
my brothers
cool.
right now are tame.
Thank
Compared,
God to the yes.
compared to when we were
What?
younger.
Turn around to my one look like spending my nights in jail.
I'll never be a thug. I don't dress this well.
I know you don't.
They don't dress this well.
And they never did.
That was my high school quote.
And that was the problem.
What I look like spending my nights in
Kim,
jail.
you coming?
I'll
Is your
never be
brother
a
coming?
thug.
No,
They
he
don't
ain't
dress
coming.
this well. That was my high school quote. It was.
Yeah, he just put it on there too.
That's not good.
Well,
Man is a living legend, and I'll tell you why.
oh, man.
Everybody wants to be Chris Mandley, but Mandley's still alive. That's my basketball.
Not you got a whole
He got close.
poem.
Oh yeah.
He has close.
Yeah.
You got a
Oh,
book
himself.
of quotes?
Y'all don't
Yeah, I'm
know.
prolific.
I was.
Girl,
Me
what's
and
the
Chris
next
went to
family function?
I'm
school.
prolific.
So they-
Me and Chris went to school together. I was a senior. He was a freshman.
Oh God.
And all of my friends would be like, "So, how old is your brother? Younger than me, Heifer? I mean,
You lying.
no, I'm not."
You lying? You lying on this.
I have
table.
had many conversations. Let me just start there.
Well, because you said last week you had to go tell one of them to put a shirt on. Calvin.
Where he at home with his head
Came
knocked
over here
up.
with them sweatpants
And
on.
then when Chris broke his hip,
Fuck your hip? How?
What were you doing?
he was running track.
I was in trouble.
Oh, okay.
And
you were like
had to
that,
go to
That was
school.
nice. Ain't no
Went
problem.
back to
I didn't
school.
hear you real like that now.
Yeah.
Went back to school, and all my friends were like, "Girl, I heard your brother hurt his leg.
Let me bring
How
him
you hear that?"
Yeah, bring me a plate.
and congratulations on the baby. I know.
She's
She looks
delicious.
exactly like your mom. I'm sorry.
She does.
God, she looked just like
Mother
your mom.
said this question.
Well, Casey should get the same question too, though.
Yeah.
The same answer.
You know the kid.
He said loyalty.
Loyalty, yeah. I was talking about loyalty. How you feel? Yeah, loyalty.
I'm gonna piggyback off his. It's basic consistency. After you get the loyalty, you find what you find. Consistency.
Oh yeah.
Consistency is sexy.
A lot of people sit there and say they want what they want.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you want it? You want it summertime or all the time?
Well, what do you mean? How often do you want what?
That's a
You
good
want
way to
loyalty,
say
not
it.
consistency.
So yeah, everything that you want
The whole package.
you want your woman to smell good whenever she goes to bed. Those small things.
So
you
it's
say
supposed to be consistent. Y'all like inconsistency.
Yeah, I mean it's
So tell me about this. I got a question.
No, I need them to answer that question. Because what if I want to wear my hair today?
Hmm?
What if I want a bonnet on all day?
Oh, so you don't want to
not
so.
like that. Not
So
Oh,
we
okay,
meet
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
No.
One real quick. So wait a minute. So we meet you like you are now.
Oh,
And then
okay.
when we get back to your house, it's like I'm gonna get you sucking. Don't you mean?
Oh, no. You don't give me the same one. I ain't all the time.
No. She mean like, come get you sucker. You know the movie where she take the wig.
Oh, no.
I'm going to get
Right.
That was funny.
No. So I mean that when you're in a relationship, let's say that you're in a relationship, you start the guy likes to go pick his girl up, take out to dinner once a week.
Yeah.
She likes to have this certain communications, those things, because those things what got the relationship started.
Yeah.
Don't cheerlead at the beginning of the relationship
And
and then say,
then
okay,
go
put a pom-pom down till I'm already in the
So
game.
men like cheerleaders all the time.
I like what you know.
No. It's the small things. I mean, me personally, my thing with my wife is that we talk.
Communication.
We
And comprehending what
right.
you're
But
communicating.
that is, those important things are consistent. I don't care about all the hairdo and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
smell good. Those are my little
Damn.
things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's those things that make the relationship work.
Pam right here.
To make the
I
relationship work, I want those
And
consistent.
he is
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything
We're-
else that
we're
goes
the
with
girls'
time.
club.
As you get older,
Yeah.
that's
That fades away.
It fades away.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
those talks and those small things, those
Okay, so I got a question. What about sex
Let's talk about X,
in a
baby.
relationship?
What about it?
No, I kind of know what you're saying. Because I was going to ask something about that too, but you go ahead.
I mean, do y'all gotta want it all the time?
Girl, that's you should.
Every day, all day?
This
Can we compromise
this,
about it?
This is the best way. This is the best way of seeing that part.
I ain't talking to Chris. I'm talking
Everybody
to
drives is different too, right?
But everybody
sex
gets
drive
now.
is
But
different.
see, that's when you decide in your relationship.
Okay.
If you get into a relationship knowing that that's lacking, don't stay there and think, okay, it's gonna get better. Then you can't sit there and complain later on.
Because you see the signs.
You see the signs already, but you went for the majority instead of what was important that you really. If you
Always go for the majority.
but if that person is said, listen, I have a high drive, I got everything going, they got everything going. If you just give me that part, we're in a great relationship. That's the difference.
I'm sorry. What?
I mean, it's not
But
a
everybody
main-
has their own opinion.
It's not a
Watch
main.
this, watch this. I asked you in about 30 days that same question to you,
Yeah.
and then you answered.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I
Thank you,
know
baby.
daggone
Thank you,
well.
baby. Thank you,
Okay.
baby.
What was the question again?
Okay.
What about sex?
Tori,
You
Yeah.
wrong. You wrong, bro. Alright.
Alright.
Alright. 30
30
days.
days.
It is fundamental. It's fundamentally necessary.
Who said that?
Tori.
Right.
Now let me ask you this: do you believe, like, if somebody just randomly hook up on the first time, how do y'all think
My
about people
cousin-
do that?
That's life.
My cousin said
That's
women
life.
want more than sex.
That's called life.
Then
Because you know,
men.
you know how many
Women
people
want more
have,
sex than men.
have
So do y'all men
What?
judge women based off that?
nah, because you
We
in the
coming
same
back to
thing-
you, cousin.
Because you're in the same category.
Yeah,
You did it too.
yeah, that's
So
right.
let's say that another woman comes out along down the line and says, "Listen, I don't date men that have one night stand." Oh, they say have one.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's in your repertoire.
How's she gonna know that unless you tell her?
But that's what I'm saying.
And then
But
you-
now you start out of line.
No, you start out
You
silent.
start outside. So it's if you don't want it to have to tell anyone that,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't do it. Now
So what did you do last night?
Me-
What's up with Becky?
What?
there you go. But
That's
see,
how like men that ask you, well, how many sex partners did you have? How many did your mom have?
Oh no.
I'll be totally honest because
Get out.
once you answer that question,
Get out.
you're a
Me?
truthful person. No matter even if
I ain't gonna ask you. You ain't gonna talk about my mama.
But
We're done.
Because that's
Shit.
do you think that? Well, do you think
You
that
ain't got to
you
worry
something
about
if
me.
somebody do that? And you think I'm not just speaking in
say
general
again now.
because that don't apply to me because I don't care about stuff like that.
Right.
So it might not matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, that's why I was wondering, does it display what's going on? And another thing, I got another thing. Why men can't just say what they want at the get-go?
So what now?
Why men can't say, is it hard for men to say what they want at the beginning?
I say what I want. I always have. I've always been straightforward, straight
So
to
we
it.
can tell. We can tell.
This is what I want. If you can't do what I want, then do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
We can tell, sir.
Yeah.
I didn't make compromises until I met my wife.
Yeah.
So, you know what? You should do a podcast.
We should.
No,
That
for
was my
real.
compromise. No, for real.
I don't think they're ready for
That was my compromise. When she ran after me down the street,
Lindsay,
said,
what?
"Hey,
Whoa.
yes."
No, wait a minute.
When she ran after me, I said, "Oh yeah, that's the one right there."
She run fast.
Lindsay, get your
That's
husband.
the
He
one
up here
right
lying, telling people he running after you, ran after him.
She did.
not.
She was looking at me like, "Why don't you dance with me?" I said, "I'm cool right now. I'll get what you later."
She don't even look like she would have said that at all.
Yes.
Lindsay,
Don't let that cute
Dude.
face fool
when she
you.
wants it, believe me, I seen it.
She chased me.
I seen it.
She did. She came right up there. She came
She
right
loves-
up.
she loves her
No
taste.
lie. No joke. She was the first. She was probably like the most aggressive woman in a good way. The way she approached me, and that's kind of what made me like. That's what caught my attention. Really, you know.
He likes to be bossed around.
No, not that. It's not
So
like
you,
that.
you
It wasn't even like that.
dominant women.
No, it wasn't. No, I'm not saying that. It was more like she wasn't afraid to tell me that. Hey, you know, I'm trying to like get with you. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
That
It wasn't.
turned you on.
Nah, it
Yeah,
was
it is.
in a way.
It's okay, it
It was more like it wasn't. We weren't beating around
The bush.
the bush. You know what I'm
She
saying?
was wrong about it.
Yeah, and that was like not my first experience like that, but that was like the one that kind of like stuck.
I ain't because y'all got 3 kids.
4.
Or
Well, I messed up on that.
Yeah, my son he passed. My son Carter passed.
Sure did. God.
Yeah, so yeah, it was 4 kids. 4 kids later, 14, almost 14 years, 13 years.
That's
13
awesome.
years.
14.
That's awesome.
Teenage years.
That's awesome right there.
Yeah.
Yep, but no one itis. Yeah.
Hey, off that.
go sit down, Lindsay, right now.
Now, speaking of kids, how do y'all feel about step kids?
I have
Because that should apply.
I have been in that situation before too, you know, and I still got her tattooed on me, you know what I mean? So it's like
She's about to be a mommy.
you know, she's about to be a mom.
You
know,
about to be a
so-
granddad?
Per se.
You
So-
didn't ask the question.
So your stepdaughter, that's what you have tattooed?
Yeah.
Really?
You are awesome.
Yeah, it was a different situation before my wife and everything like that.
Yeah, I understand. That's
So yeah, we were
What am I chocolate?
we were really close.
A little bit.
wow,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
We were really close at one point. you
My
know,
chocolate
but-
though.
Like
So-
I said, you know, so I've been in that situation where it was like when I got with her mom, I think
She was tiny.
she was like maybe 6.
6.
Well, that's your child.
You know, and then
Yeah.
let me see, whenever they moved, I think she was
That's amazing.
maybe like 11,
His fool.
Oh, okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
You know, so
Well,
To my
but
granddad.
yeah, we kept in touch for a little
Look
bit.
at man. Okay, what about
But
you?
yeah, so like I said, when I was in that
My cousin
situation,
said he don't like to say step kid.
Me, I don't either.
I don't like it either. I just had to say that because I don't think nobody should.
Me and Casey just had a conversation.
but I was young. I was like 20.
He was a baby.
I was like
Okay.
22 maybe,
Mhm.
21,
Yeah.
22, something like that.
Me and Casey just had a conversation about that. China is 23. And I had to tell him, you know, even though she is yours, she is mine too.
Mm-hmm.
There is no separation between our kids.
Yeah.
When we say, how many kids do you have? We have 3. I have an older daughter, I have an older son, and then we have Jameson. When you take on that responsibility of being a married woman and they have outside kids, you have to let them know just because you're not mine biologically doesn't mean you're not mine. I'm gonna treat you just like I treat my kids. I'm gonna treat you just like I treat my boys. I had to tell Casey, if something happened and she come to you, you better come to me. Because there can't be a separation.
No, it can't be.
No.
The community, that has to be open because she has to feel like she can come talk to me
Yeah.
at all times
Exactly.
about anything.
Exactly.
You can ask me anything because I am in a situation where that is not being conveyed. My brother and myself, there was never a distinction.
Yeah.
Never.
It was
And
never.
so the same thing, the same concepts apply to China. That is my daughter.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it was the same thing with me, with Rashawn, and with my
Oh,
oldest daughter.
yo, that was most. Yo, you can definitely.
That was his child.
That's
Yeah.
right.
He never looked at it.
There is no differentiating between the two.
It's awesome when you find people like that. It's hard to find people like that, you know. And I think that was the main reason. Like when I left, I was with my kids there for 15 years. I would date, but like as far as like being with somebody and letting them be around and think they're gonna discipline my like, that's just wasn't a thing for me. So I waited till they were older,
Girl, yeah.
big grown, children before I, was like, okay, this is who I'm dating. You know what I'm saying? Because
Casey had a hard time getting no Jameson or Emmanuel.
Yeah, how is that
No,
as
Casey-
being
Casey should answer that
stepfather?
question.
Yeah, how is that being
He's not still.
He's like, I'm not gonna
I'm
spank
saying,
him
like,
here.
I mean, in a realistic manner, like how was that process in the beginning?
Truth. I do.
How was that process for you in the beginning?
I mean, with me, it wasn't an issue with me. When I heard it was when people would have so many issues with the stepkids. I mean, me personally, I feel like it has to be the discipline going on. I guess I was blessed. I love Manuel is my man to the end. I mean, I love him. I remember when he was in the belly to now. So you can only love someone even if you just know him. And now it's a privilege to be his dad, to hear him say dad, dad, dad. It means everything to me. So, me and Chris, we talk about sometimes how other people have these issues with, I just don't understand it. Love is love.
Yeah, love
And
is
he said it's a package.
Yeah.
That's your son.
Yeah.
That's your daughter. That's who it is.
So when you meet somebody, of course, that's into your kids, that's a plus.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, but the ones that have issues with the children, that lets you know automatically that, again.
And the kids will tell you too.
Right.
Oh, because they established that comfortability.
Right.
With Emmanuel, he came to me first. He was like, hey, because, he was calling him Casey. He's like, hey, Mom, can I call him Dad? I was
That's
like,
amazing. Yeah.
you go talk to, in my opinion, sure, whatever.
I remember the
But
day
you
he
go
said
talk
that.
to him about it.
Yeah.
That's something that you have to
Yeah.
establish.
Yeah, so I think it's really an issue. I think any young lady that has issues with a man that's having issues with your children, you gotta cut them.
Well, they're my children, honey.
Because they can go left. It could be an abusive situation.
Yes.
Or something like that. You don't want.
I'm the baby daddy.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah.
True
I
that.
don't like when women say that though.
So
Well,
I'm that they the daddy and the mama.
I'm not the daddy and mama to my kids. I'm the daddy to somebody else's kids.
Until you want to retire
What?
because you have to play both roles. You have to try to be the disciplinarian and the nurturer.
My God, it's a hard time.
And it was.
But the ones that say they're the mommy and the daddy, that means they're the discipline, like you said, the discipline and the nurture.
Well, I'm definitely not the mama and the daddy because they got a daddy. Now, I probably might have did more daddy things as far as discipline and all of that, but I also know that in me being a single mom to a son, I enabled my son a lot. And I didn't see past his stuff or mine.
Yeah.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? And, I had to take fault at some of the things that he picked up because of the things I allowed him to see, the way I spoke to him in tone, and a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But as he got older and you see me shifted, you should have took on to the shift. You understand what I'm
He
saying?
couldn't at that time.
And he couldn't because he was so far gone, but, God, God's
I
good.
know when I met Rashawn, my husband passed away. I remember we had to talk, and LJ was 5 years old. And he said, what do you want? I said, my son needs a daddy. Because I knew his biological daddy, of course, was abusive. Nobody knew that. And I said, I don't want him to be like that. Because I watched him play a video game. He was a woman.
Yeah.
And so I can't have that. And so now, when you see LJ, you see Rashawn.
That's awesome.
Like, that's it. That's how he treat women. That's what you see. So I agree with men. First of all, a woman can't raise no man.
No, it's hard to do.
So I thank God that Rashawn was there until LJ got, of course, in 11th grade, because he was there all of his life. That was his daddy.
Well,
Even his biological daddy, he was like, that's not my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so that was a fact.
Well,
Even Alex, that's how she looked for a man like her daddy.
She did good.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing there, because Rashawn never referred to them kids as stepkids. And I'm telling you, I ain't care about discipline.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do. Because I
I
can't
don't either. Like, I mean, my son is getting ready to be 15 next year.
Yeah.
So,
And right now, and so with me, and this is for both of y'all too. So with me as a mother now with a 12-year-old, that's what I'm looking for now.
12.
Catherine is 12. So that's what I'm looking for now, someone to, because Catherine never had that. You get what I'm saying? She was younger. So that's what I'm looking at now. She said female could not be a daddy to a male. I would say the same thing.
what do men think about what question, Mom?
I think the same thing your mama just said. A female could not be a daddy to a male. You can only guide him.
but you have real life females who really do that. Like I was saying, my older sister used to say it used to get on my nerves. I'm like, girl, you can only teach your boys what they
But
can
your
do.
brother said a good thing. A woman can't raise a man, but can a man raise a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Can a man?
Oh.
Yeah, he could.
I don't know, y'all, because I've done been in situations where my dad has passed away, and they felt like they could come in. Chris, I don't know what you said, but I know it was something smart.
Yep.
But that's very interesting.
But I think they don't know when to turn it off and when to be the man, but also if they need to be that father figure. I don't want that.
What do y'all think?
I do. I think a man. I have seen plenty men raise respect for your
But I
daughter.
think they raise them.
I had a coworker. His girl's mom lost custody, and he had full custody of his daughters. And he did a really, really good job
Yeah, they can.
at raising them, all the way up till they went to college and graduated. I mean,
So does a man
I think
hold
Casey
more
was
higher
gonna say
value
something.
than a female
I think he's
does
gonna
in the
say
household?
something. When you let them
Does a male hold a more value in the household when you're raising a girl versus a female versus
whole higher
raising a
period.
I feel like a lot
If
of
he's a
women,
single
a lot of women may feel like they may not have the type of protection that a man could go in and do sometimes. I feel like if a man had his daughter, like if I had my daughter in the time of her birth, I feel like I would know what ways to protect. Everything in between, I think I can guide myself through, but her being protected of the man predators or whatever, I think I can do that. Now, the tender part, that depends on the man from that point. Is he sensitive in that way? So he can show compassion on both ends. Some men are built only one way. They would need a woman to come in. They would need a woman to come in and kind of nurture.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends. But I think for a man, it's sad to say I don't want to be biased with it. But I feel like the protection part, a man will protect a man, woman, a child.
Yeah.
But sometimes a woman may not be able to do all three. Some women can, but they may not be all three. But for sure, overall, 50% of men that I know, they definitely can take that role on. So.
Even with just using the bathroom, teaching a man, a female teaching a man how to use the bathroom.
let me tell you how
So
hard.
That's the hardest thing to do, because you like, boy, you better sit there and put that thing in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, and then the man comes, hold up, he need to. Why is he pulling all his clothes down to pee?
Yeah.
Now you know,
That's the start.
because that's how I was.
That's how I
And
did.
Rashawn be like, why is this boy pulling everything down to pee?
Yeah.
I was like, that's your job. He's like,
Head.
I got you going to the bathroom with me. Okay, you got that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
So it's just saying thing. I don't know. I guess I've been around really strong
Long
dudes.
time. Oh.
Not really. But no.
Shut
But,
up.
Wait, first one, you sleep.
no, but what you say?
It feels like a man can approach.
Your cousin said yes, a man can raise a girl by teaching her to either find a man like him if he's good, and if he's bad, dad, if he's a bad dad, then he can raise them to stay away from his type.
That's true.
I guess that sums it up.
Yeah.
So what about? Can we go back to my cousin?
What is this?
Can we go back to?
Cut the fan off.
He did say something about women like more intimacy than men. Is that true?
No. Don't hug me after we get finished. Leave it alone.
Wait. Say that again.
Don't hug me after you get finished. I want to go to sleep.
Oh yeah, I like the color.
It's hot. Leave it alone.
Let's
But
rub-
you know what
let's
though?
rub our
I'm
feet
going
together.
to change this. I'm going to change this because Hot Toddy could be watching. I changed because I want Hot Toddy. So I'm going to cuddle with Hot Toddy.
I can't wait till I get
So
there.
therefore, as calls, that's also love languages because like, okay, you want to hug and cuddle.
You say what now?
I can't wait till I get there.
You really can't.
And I'll be like, okay, let's do it.
This is teaching me something. So
My
I don't know
love
how to-
language is I like the quality time. I can't like that.
Date nights.
Yes,
Or just to,
yes. The quality time, like
You know what?
let's, you know.
You don't like to cuddle? You want to be done.
I want to
Go
be
ahead,
done.
roll that up.
I want that king size bed.
I can't wait till I get
You know
married.
I want to play on my game on my phone. Like,
Well,
I'm
then
done.
he didn't do his job.
No, you did. I don't want to go to sleep. I get energized. Don't clean up.
See, I told you it was a way it was gonna be presented.
And if I put you to sleep, good. Go to sleep. Thank you. I did my job.
You gave him NyQuil.
That's correct.
All right.
So that's what
So
you
y'all
want.
disagree that women want to be more intimate than women do, or does women want? To
I
be
think
more
it depends on the woman.
I think it depends on the woman. But it also depends on the relationship, like I say. Because, you know, I got a Hot Toddy that likes that. So I would do that.
Okay,
But Hot Toddy knows I don't like it, but I was like, Hot Toddy's like, oh, you really like me. You really want me.
But there's a certain thing called balance, though.
Balance it
No.
with cuddle?
It's not.
No.
I mean, you're married, so you can tell me. Like, there's not a such thing as a balance.
Married or not.
And these two are married too, because that's your husband, and he's married too. So
We work from home.
So they can do all the
We don't have a balance.
Yeah.
Whereas somebody who has to go to work, they gotta have a balance.
Exactly.
We ain't got no balance. And I look at him and he look at me.
You know what it means, what it means.
From the time to the time I go. It doesn't matter what we choose. We have that option to choose it. And when I say a woman, it depends on the woman. You can have a woman who has a very high sex drive and a man who's kind of like,
That's me.
And then you may have a man who has a really high sex drive and a woman's like, And then you may have both who have a high sex drive and you just don't ever need to go to their house and visit, ever.
Don't put yourself in them situations. Ain't that right?
Well, when I
Don't
get
do that
married, my
Netflix
house
and chill.
will be the house
Call me
I
on the phone.
visit.
Call me.
You might
You already
need a
know,
light.
sis.
You might need a bulb in your.
Yeah, don't
We
come-
already
yeah,
know.
don't come
We
to my
already
crib.
know.
Turn the green light on.
Yeah, don't cut me out. What y'all doing? Minding our business.
The
Stay
phone
out of
is
yours.
on.
Yeah.
You have reached a number that's.
What you doing?
Hey,
Fried chicken nuggets. from
wait a
my-
minute.
Your cousin said it's not that simple for men. Y'all can just open up. Men have to build up. Some women have to build up too.
Some women do have to build up.
Now wait a minute. Now some women,
Now the thing about it is, it depends on who
What
you
you mean?
with.
Build up.
If it hasn't happened,
Some
to you
women
yet,
do.
Don't blame the man.
Yeah, don't blame them.
Like-
Don't blame the man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't blame him.
Like get the inertia to want to do it again.
Yeah.
Like some women don't have that where as soon as it's done, I'm ready to go again. Some women don't have that.
I just advise the guy. I don't like to drink it, but they say drink coconut
I'm a
water.
Libra.
What
Y'all
coconut
right
water?
after us.
For the guys that they don't go straight to sleep. They hop up.
What?
They go
I
in there.
gotta give me some coconut water.
Coconut water.
Oh, okay.
Coconut water.
honestly.
Is that true?
Oh, that's a look.
I'm a coconut water queen over here.
Okay.
I'm telling you what I just mixed together is coconut water, pineapple juice, unsweetened cranberry,
Hey, your auntie
and
said,
apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
her aunt said some man can just look at this woman and that's it. She's an I'm that type. So pretty much your aunt said, a man can just look at
So
her.
you talking with your eyes, auntie? Is that
That's
what
what
you
she
saying?
said.
Talk with your eyes, huh, Aunt? That's how you doing it
She said
tonight.
that's it. They just look at
Come
her.
over. Don't lock the door.
all the women that left, where did you go that?
No, but listen, that's why when you was like, you ain't gonna eat, no, why, no, I'm not eating no daggone oranges. I'm not eating them daggone things.
It's okay, enough for
It
you.
ain't that.
You gotta evaluate your plans for that.
Well, I didn't have a plan.
It's okay, I eat enough for you.
Give me some now.
Get you some pineapple.
No, please don't.
Yes, sir.
Maybe
Eating pineapples on
I'm
for
trying
that
to
day.
Won't y'all come over and we'll have a clam.
Sweet like candy. I can feel it when you walk.
That's what that was. What I was drinking.
Even
That
when
juice
you
out of.
talk.
Okay, same kind of juice it is on.
All right, guys, y'all got some.
Good juice.
Okay, what else y'all got for us?
What's y'all next one?
Oh my God.
Your brother is an idiot. All I gotta do is lick my lip like Denzel.
Oh
When
my
they crack
God.
and cracky and raggedy.
Hey,
Hey,
Janelle.
Calvin.
Your cousin said pineapple juice, coconut water, pomegranate juice, and okra.
Yeah, because he's a trader too, y'all.
Hey,
Well, that's basically what I just said.
yeah, I don't know
He's
about the okra
trying to-
part,
I ain't
but the
know.
rest
Okra?
of it, I'm with.
Ew.
But I ain't
But what I just said, yeah, all of that, yeah, that's what's in.
I'm gonna go home and make a whole mixture.
Right.
Okra?
I'm telling you,
Ew.
I just told
Hey, I'm
you
gonna make a
what
whole
was
mixture and let it marinate over the week.
And the big thing
It
right
ain't
there,
no joke.
Here.
and if it's just the, but if,
Yeah.
and if it's just
Oh,
the
yeah.
guys I worried about,
Oh yeah,
tell them
Smiles.
to go, at least go walking. Because,
So what
I mean,
is the age that a man's
You gotta start. You gotta start exercise. You can't.
He
just
said
sit there
raw
and think,
okra.
I eat okra.
Raw okra? Ew.
Why y'all throwing up?
okra,
My
raw,
mom used to
slimy
make
okra.
me eat it.
When you have
You
your
just
line,
bite them. Eat
no,
it.
no. If you lift the
I don't
spoon
Come
out,
back, sis.
lift the spoon out of a pot, and I see that long line dripping,
I'm not
you can
eating
push that to the
What
side.
you-
I'll walk to the table with, hey,
What
that's
you-
a different situation.
Real bad.
I don't have to bite anything, and
Okay, I don't want to hear it.
Feel
Oh, never mind.
so there's a difference.
I gotta think about kill. Never mind. No, take that vision out of my head.
When that happens, then we have a problem.
Yeah, I don't like okra.
What I like.
Yeah, I just stick with the.
Your auntie used to make me eat it.
Fried okra, I can do it all
I
day.
just stick with the juice. And
Oh yeah, I saute me some okras and onions together and put it on top of some white rice.
I'm good.
Nope.
The only type of okra that I can eat is two types. The type that my grandpa cooks, when he cooks it with squash and bacon.
Yeah.
This is delicious.
I've never
Yeah.
had that.
Squash,
Yeah.
bacon, and okra with some
Okra is
white
really
rice.
good.
That slime is good for me.
You want me to make you some of that? 'Cause I can make some of that. I got squash in my refrigerator. I looked for some okra because I was.
I've never heard of it being cooked like that.
It's delicious.
It's real good.
And then fried okra.
Your aunt said living healthy always keeps you and your man drive. I know I dated older men.
You sure did, Auntie. That's why I did it
Uncle, you might need to call in and tell us the deed.
I need all the deets.
Succotash.
Oh God.
I haven't had
that's
succotash
good.
in
I can't
years.
eat that.
Okay.
Your brother, all you need is a shot of that Crown B.
You drink a shot of Crown B. You take a shot of Crown B and fix that hand over there.
Tell Calvin to go to sleep. Yeah.
You been asleep all day. His hair broke up.
Did they put a cat on it?
He got it.
Baseball player Ken Griffey.
So is there anything else? Calvin, what you think women should know? Or Jamel, what you think?
They ain't said nothing.
She tomorrow. Tori tomorrow, right.
Right. Okay. Exactly, Tori. He gonna be sleeping 20 minutes.
He's not playing, but he's
Yeah.
never received that much.
Well,
So is we doing the business that week?
If y'all don't have anything else, we'll talk. Oh, he said 5 things you wish a woman would
is he
know.
single or he married?
Yeah, he's on
He's
there.
single.
Well, he should be asking. What you think?
He probably
He's
gonna say
a-
work out.
Look at these two here. The
Think about
question
what?
is 5 things men wish women knew. But they only gave us 2.
Yeah,
3.
3.
loyalty.
Security. Don't you want to feel secure? You want a woman to make you feel secure too. I mean, I don't want to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might be down on my luck. I might need a couple dollars. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so if you know, if I can come to you and say, hey, look, we doing this thing together. It
You
shouldn't be,
got you. That's right.
it shouldn't even be a problem. Okay, you got paid this week. You got paid today. Okay, well, I gotta take care of this bill today. You know, when I get paid next week, you know, when I get paid next week, we just put that in the pot, and you know, it is what it is. You know, what I make is what I make. What you make is what you make. But these bills are ours together.
He said being submissive.
You know.
That is not control, because I know that's what you're
That's
trying
not-
to
I know
say.
that's where you was about to go, Tammy.
Yo, I wish
Yeah,
y'all listen. I wish y'all would have seen her her face. She rolled her eyes at the camera like
But
this.
it's a
But
certain type
you
of
was
submission.
married, so you didn't submit to your husband.
Yes, I did.
Okay, there's a difference
That's the
between
same
control
thing.
and
I can tell
submission.
another time submissive. Oh yes, if that's my man, I'm submissive. Uh-huh.
We ain't talking about that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
We'll get her. That'll get her tied
I
down.
mean,
Yeah.
well, no, I have anxiety and I don't.
But
like
you know
to
what?
feel
Honestly, I feel
can't control anything. I like control. All right,
That's a
here.
whole nother late night.
We already know,
Yeah.
Bruiser.
So,
Go ahead, Casey. What was you gonna say?
Oh, Chris got it. We like one month. We might need to.
Oh, so he got it.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
I just told y'all to
Again,
start your own
to
podcast
piggyback again.
and have us on the show.
I feel like still it's your decision and your woman.
Decisive.
Everything it goes back to your decision. You cannot sit there and say, "Oh, she don't like to put money together so we can do things," or she don't like to pay. She sees me as a person to come in and say, "Oh, so these are the bills. Shoot, you just got me out of $450 a month or whatever in bills, whatever for that person." But
where the cook said, baby.
right. But like you said, if you put the pot together and say, "Listen, what do you want?" Me personally, I asked my wife, "What do you want?" She said, "I like to have a child. I want to have a home. I want to have at least 2 cars. Those things you want." So from that day forward, that's your responsibility. And I said, "Okay, this is what I feel like we can do together to accommodate what you want, because what you want pretty much what I want too."
Yeah.
Then you come up with a plan.
Yeah.
Now, if that plan doesn't work, now you see who you with. Then you have to make a decision. We can't make plans to do anything together. Now, if you land someone that says, "Listen, we can rub a couple nickels together, we can do something," that knows longevity. I can deal with him when I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So how can I sit here and not rub 2 nickels together and then we rubbing
You
thousands?
eat,
We got
you
blue strips now,
starve
and
it.
everything's messed up.
Right.
So-
So
Your
go
plan
ahead.
ain't said
So I
not
just feel like
indecisive.
you know you just gotta make that decision who you're gonna be with, and if you see the sirens, just I'm telling you, life is too short.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you need to do, because that money will destroy your relationship.
Now, her cousin said not being decisive. What does that mean?
Not being decisive.
Yeah.
Oh, someone I was saying I don't know what I want to eat for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, you said that. You did.
Yeah, it depends on what you're indecisive about.
I can be indecisive about dinner because
Dinner,
I'm
I'll be
just
wrong.
gonna
I could be real showing, and I just say.
He said he don't like
Do y'all like
women.
independent women?
He don't say they don't like
Now,
independent.
this is my part. I'm from the South. In
That's where
Georgia,
my family's from.
there you
DSGB.
go. In Georgia, all
Yeah,
that.
DSGB.
So where I'm from, it's all
Decatur.
the aggressive.
Down
Dublin,
South Georgia.
Dublin.
Dublin, Georgia.
And the funny is where all my family's from.
Word. Oh, we gonna talk
So,
later.
so you don't like an independent woman?
No, that's
No,
what
he
I'm
said
saying.
he do.
That's-
He was
that's-
gonna say.
That's what we're raised with, man. When you
He
raised,
wouldn't be with me if he didn't like an independent person.
That's true.
nah, because I mean that's because
I would say it too.
yeah, you got to. I mean, where I'm from, it's
So-
like these women like. I seen my grandmother just like do every and anything.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
So what are they meaning? They don't like independent women. Do they mean like owning a business? Do they mean like?
Cause you might need to call me on the
trying to
phone
figure
because
it
I don't
out.
know what you
I'm trying to
mean.
understand what does
You're
that
about to get in
mean?
trouble. I suggest you stop texting.
Yeah, they don't like independent women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Listen,
you
I
Meaning
want somebody that's just
independent.
gonna-
Listen,
Wait a
I
minute.
like-
He said an independent woman is independent till they can't.
Is she not independent?
Not other man.
Then she ain't independent.
Master that part. Now, if you say independent woman and you
He's
feel
gonna check my inbox.
now that's on the man.
Yeah.
Listen, with or without that person breathing the same air, that woman's still gonna be who she is. She's got to where she's gonna be. Now, if a guy saying she's too rich for me or too up there, that's
Gotcha, that's a different
you
type.
out
The
of
men
you
say
out-
that though.
But you out
because
the,
I'm out of your league.
because
nigga.
that's it.
That's why.
So that's it.
Well,
so
what does that
but
mean?
guys
So
can't.
freaking
But,
Not out of my league.
but guys can't
Sounds
take that.
good.
They
Man,
can't
Why?
take
First of all,
Casey,
you
that's
off the
so
market, so it
annoying.
doesn't even matter.
Casey, I'm just
Sir.
so confused. That's
Okay.
so annoying.
Okay,
Right?
That's
So
what I hate
for a
that.
guy,
Oh,
if he
yeah,
sees that it's out of his
Approach it
league,
like that.
for some reason they still try to fight for it because it makes them look good. Maybe I get there one day if I can just hang out.
Yeah, if
and
you
do that.
stay attached to me, my nigga,
Being independent, you walk out the house.
you feel what I'm saying? You
Independence is when you are working it together from the inside out.
Exactly. And wherever you slack at, I
I'm gonna
pick
pick it
up,
up.
and wherever I slack
You
at,
gonna
you
pick it
pick
up.
up.
But again, you know what's
Like,
funny? But you know what's funny about that?
hard.
It's still levels to it. Now, let's say you get the home, you get the child, you get the car.
I don't
Now,
want no child, but
when you get to that point, now you become millionaires.
Yeah.
Now the relationship is different capacity. People come from everywhere. Now you got attention from different places. Now your tax bracket is different.
That's what that's
So
about.
now your relationship got to survive at a different level. People on both sides trying to interact, trying to get in. Now you get the new people. So now your relationship is on different levels. So that's why you have to have God in your life. Period. Because
This foundation.
because you if you saying you want the riches of life, you're gonna get the riches of life, and you got to be ready for everything. But as a man, as a king in your household, you have to make sure I cannot fold broke or rich, because I got to show my son, I got to show my wife, and this is what it's supposed to be.
Well, I got that part.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, but you got to claim it. When people sit and pray, I want to be man. Sometimes I don't really feel like they want to. You can't
manage
you
your
can't be
own
$1,000 there.
You can't be a
Hey, you be
give me
$100. You can't
$100.
even manage $100.
Get 6 figures in a year and watch.
Can't manage
They
$5.
they
Let me
disappear.
tell you something.
How do you?
My daughter cashed out me $200 a day. Just
Right, pass like that.
no, because that's
He
what
said
we
he
do.
did.
You know what I did? I could have went and got my toes and my nails, all of that. I said, I'm paying my car insurance with this. I ain't
It's
waiting
not
till next week. I'm paying now, so when I get paid next week, I got a little money to
What
put
did he
away.
say?
You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
We reading your text now.
Oh, where it go?
I don't
There
know.
you go. Seven times to women and avoid dating.
I saw that.
So
Well,
you
what,
seen it?
Yeah.
well, what did it say?
Go ahead and play it. It's gonna be in there.
How long is it?
It's 20. We ain't gonna look for that.
No, but just can he just
Don't deal with it. Avoid these types of women.
I listen to him sometimes. He's annoying.
Earlier, previously, I did a video on the
Dating
7 types of women to avoid dating.
Let's just say
I
that.
told y'all.
He probably ain't got no woman.
Basis.
The reality is that as much as some people want to feel like the
Ain't
world
gonna
is
take
just
a
filled
to
with
the
bad
seven.
men and good women, no. There are women who are very problematic. There are women who can be a huge problem.
Yeah, just stop that.
Wait.
You're a woman now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Views like that, you know, you want to smack.
Jamil, you watch that
First of
whole
all,
thing?
you look at them first, and I hate to be
I'm
biased.
upset that
I
you
really
missed
hate to be
your
biased and everything, but look at them.
Jamil said when we home and building is codependency. Shut up. Get off.
No, you
That's just like the
that's
other
the one-
dude. What's his
that's-
name?
that's the one that gets smacked in
Derek.
clubs.
Yeah.
The man I.
That's the one that gets smacked in
Yes.
clubs. You don't really be the one. So he come on.
I
First of all,
wonder,
I can't be that mommy.
ask your cousin, does he listen to that guy? What's that guy?
Derek.
The guy you sent me who talks about women a certain.
Oh wait. And
For the man on
and
Instagram.
Jamel, do you listen to Kevin Samuels?
Do you agree with him?
But you know what? I will say this.
Um,
I will say this. Kevin Samuels can be a butthole, but some of that stuff he be on point about.
About
Yeah, but his
some women
presentation
all
is
the
horrible.
same like
What's
that.
his name?
Yeah, Kevin Samuels.
Kevin
He gay too. When they
Sometimes
womanize women like that, so they don't be right.
But
man.
his presentation is horrible.
What's disrespectful about it, Terrell?
no.
How am I being disrespectful? Now you want to call it?
Sorry, man. So, I mean, Kevin does, he
Hold
comes
on.
off very disrespectful.
Very much so.
But some of the stuff he does say is very spot on. Like, this is my thing. You, as a woman, we have this, some women, and I won't say me, have this long list of things that they want in a man.
And
But,
it's so annoying.
sugar, you can't even meet half of this stuff that's on the list. So how can you want a woman, how are you as a woman want a man to meet those things when you can't even meet them? A man is an add-on to what you already are as a high value woman. You don't go into a relationship and say, "Oh, I want a man to complete me." What? Just like a man can't say he want a woman to complete him.
But
He
they're out
needs to be
there.
I'm gonna have a
already complete.
list. I don't like no ugly fingers. No,
I'm
I
not
mean what
talking
I
about
said.
that.
Well, I'm just
You have some women that says,
saying.
I want a man that has a massive house. I want a man that's making 3 figures.
And you living in the project.
And you living in a project.
Yeah.
Like, I want a man who has great credit. But sis, how your credit looking? I want a man that at least have $50,000 in the bank. Baby, how much money do you have in the bank?
And you can't even save $5.
Yeah.
You can't even save $5. You can't even manage what you have, even when you're in the projects.
I want a man to
Not all of them though.
That's crazy.
But to them, it's real money, Chris.
No,
It's not real
no, it's not.
But it's to
I'm
them.
I'm from the project, and I know that's a lie.
But
For
I
me.
said, so I'm not talking about you.
Oh yeah.
Baby, you gotta think about these women today, not our age. You gotta think these young women today.
Not all of them though. I know
Just
some
kidding.
I just said some
that's
of them.
young today that's got their head on straight right
But
now.
I'm just saying, I'm
No
not
bees
saying
in
all
my
of them.
face.
I'm
Really
saying
got
some
something
of
to
them.
say. I had to learn.
Well, I'm from the
that.
projects too, and I'm from Brunswick, Georgia,
I'm from Hill President.
and I know how brother Georgia women think. And they think just like that. Yes, I'm from the wickedy wick, so I know how they think.
The wickedy wick.
The
The wickedy wick.
But I'm from Port
But I'm
City.
saying, I'm not saying all women are like that. But there are women who want this
And there are
massive.
men that are bums.
And there are men who are bums. You say you like where you
What?
say.
And you wiggle your neck when you're there.
You see how I ran with y'all.
And I meant
I'm
it
going to
too.
defend my women. I'm
But
sorry.
men
But-
are the
but-
same way too. They
but
want
you-
this woman to look like Beyonce and
they're
Halle
all-
Berry.
Right. But you know what?
So
Right.
we got
But I
it.
hate to say it,
the ones that want to
Oh,
learn.
he is
Which-
so right what your cousin has said too. Younger women today are dumb. Social media is messing them up.
All the way.
It's true.
No, that's
All the
true.
way.
It's true. All the way.
Oh, he's so right. He's so right. But what you said, Casey? I'm sorry.
No, I was saying that
Oh, Chris, I ain't as bad as you. Don't keep laughing over there because you hard.
Yes, it would.
Because his eyes are sensitive.
They are.
Oh,
They are.
Lord.
Yeah, that's right. And
But that is true because
music
I
these
think-
days.
I think when
Music
we were
is not
growing-
even music.
It's,
It's-
I gotta go
it's
get
how
my
they-
body together.
How they're portrayed. A man won't love me if I don't have the
A
Kim
big boobs
Kardashian,
and a
right? The
nice-
Kim
nice,
Kardashian body,
behind.
or the face, and that's for black women
And
too.
he got a girl. I'm about to
you can't fix that. Oh, you can't.
Right.
You only go so
Oh,
far.
you can.
You only go so far.
Whoa. You sure can.
Hey,
One or two.
Renee, we hard. I'm
No.
sorry.
Gil,
No,
what
no,
you
no.
want to do with that?
No, this is. I'm telling
And
you.
you
going
can
back
add,
in
you
the-
can add
You want me to have
it.
the BBL, but you ain't got nothing
Add
on the
it
BBL.
And they'll take
We
it
gonna
from
do it.
Can't even reach the BBL.
That's
weird.
weird.
Baby, you can't do
You
that.
can't go 3 to 5.
You can only go 2 to 3.
But I'm just saying, like, men have this exterior that they want their women to be a certain way.
No.
I want a
Is that true,
24,
Casey? Is
No.
that
32,
How was your mama?
58.
No.
Wait a minute, I
Y'all
definitely
wanna
want to
know?
hear this.
Y'all want to know?
I really want to know.
Get out. That's how she was. Get out.
He always talk. How was your mama?
Yeah, don't keep coming for me. What was your mama like?
Get out.
Anyway, what that's a good thing you just said too
It's
about
true.
that. What do
I've heard men say that though. All jokes aside.
Heard me say what?
Say what?
That they want their women at a certain way, at a certain size. They want their boobs a certain way.
This
They
what
tail
it
a certain way.
They don't want them to gain weight.
Don't want to gain weight.
well let
Put
me
the
say
heels
it.
on.
Renee, let him say it. Let me say it.
At a point in any
We done
person, at any,
Renee,
Be
at
quiet,
any
yo.
point in the person's
Oh, who
life.
you talking to?
Go ahead, Casey. Go ahead. Handle that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Handle that.
Terrell said not true, but go ahead.
go
What you
ahead.
say not true?
He was talking about
Is he agreeing with me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, go ahead.
All right. At any point, he may agree with me this time. No, you right there, baby. I got some. real talk
Sit down, Velveeta.
about.
You talking about my boy Durag.
But what you say, Casey?
All right.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah, that velvet do-rag.
At any point in any man or woman's life,
Right.
Well, wow, you
a
ground.
woman is gonna want. A woman is gonna want everything they ever want in their life. I want a tall, handsome, muscular. They want that at some point in their life. That's what they prefer.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Now, is it a lifelong dream? They should know that it's not gonna happen. When you get 45, 50, you probably have to look like the way you did
Yeah,
in your 20s.
yeah.
All right. So you gotta depend on that person's lifestyle. Look, I never had that.
Yeah.
I like to have that at some point in my life.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe that's the next person they want to be with, somebody that have those features.
Yeah.
Now, for man, say I would like to have my next wife or this whatever to have these features. That's just what they want.
That's crazy.
No, I'm gonna say that's what they
No,
want.
I'm saying
Are
you-
they gonna get it? That's no. Now, if you know,
Oh, they gonna pay the money
you
to make
always
sure she
know what
got
you
it.
want, but
Yeah.
you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
If you look at yourself and you're not the six pack added up or whatever, that's just not gonna be. So really, that is I think it's natural for some people to want that.
Well, I like mine tall and skinny. I don't like fat, and
Now,
I stick to that.
now, if he was slim,
Not no fist.
no, if he was slim, I'm gonna take you. I got
like
you, boss.
being big
I got you,
man.
boss.
I'm
I got you,
done.
boss. Now, if he was,
Come
on.
Girl, I need some big man now.
Listen.
Baby.
Listen,
That's a whole
listen.
Hold up.
Don't take it.
Now I guess we got a big and a slim guy, but
Go ahead.
but
Blacked out.
we can have a powwow about that.
Yeah.
We can have a powwow about that.
It is fine.
Because there's a lot less to go forward when you have to, you know what I'm saying? So
You know what to work with.
You might be right. I never experienced that, so I don't might be right.
Well, I'm not small.
I don't even
I'm a
know what
little
the
fluffy.
question was.
I think we should get off of this.
But it's not about that, because I agree with you saying. It's not about the size. 'Cause I used to be in that mindset, tall, skinny, chocolate, baby. But the mindset has changed completely.
Yeah.
Oh, because
It tastes,
because
Hot
hot toddy
it
is
tastes tidy.
Oh,
But
he
you
likes
was different
it.
with
No,
but
he's
you
black, but he's.
but
he
you was
is
different
black.
with toddy came.
Oh, he this black. I like my coffee.
Black.
Black.
Okay, that's enough. But I don't drink coffee no more, so.
He got a question. Your brother got a question. I don't know what the question is.
What's the question? Cause
What is
I
the
don't feel
question?
like I give a
Ain't-
good answer. Because
Yeah.
everybody's
you
like,
do got a good
no,
question.
everybody
Casey,
chimes in.
I want you to give
When
us an
I'm
answer.
talking, it chimes in.
Flip your
It
phones
chimes in,
over.
so it's no, it's too. I'm
be without my
done.
phone.
You got a good. I mean, but you made a valid point. Not all men are like that, but I have came across men who wants a certain type of woman.
At that time.
So
What you mean,
do you
Casey?
think? Wait a minute. So do you think as they get older, they
What?
switch? That's
Oh,
Okay,
So we older. Say again.
So
oh.
men
We
we
know when
about what they want,
little,
what
you
type
know
of
when
body
it's have a
type of-
certain birthday
Yeah,
party.
that
When
makes sense.
When you
Oh,
turn
you
5,
get
you'll get a certain birthday party. You
Okay,
can't
so-
wait. That's what I was
so
saying.
I'm
As you
saying
get
this,
older,
I'm
you don't
46.
need that party anymore.
I'm
It's there. I've
I've
always
That's because
done
you've grown out of that.
You
So why?
matured.
So
But
why
if you
even go
haven't
back?
had, if you haven't had it by 35, you're in trouble because what's
You
gonna happen?
really
Now
are.
now you're a cougar
You
because you didn't have it
That's
before.
right.
Say, call it
Excuse
again,
me?
honey.
No, don't call me
Say,
that.
no, it's okay, honey. Call it again. I want you to
Well, I should-
You a cougar. You can call it what you want. Now what this cougar does, but a lot of people say that. That's one thing I don't do. Now, what a lot of people that's what the cougar thing. Now, with women that are cougars, you know they take care of themselves a little bit differently because they know they have to be some kind of competition. You gotta have the 8 stars in the fire. You gotta say you got there ahead of time.
No, because what you do, sis, you just cook a meal.
Yeah, I ain't you get no game.
I don't
I'm
play
not giving
games.
you my money.
That's reality.
But you smell.
But that makes sense. What that makes sense. What they saying. As you get older, things change. What you want.
This like she could have oxtail.
Yeah,
I don't like oxtail.
well, I'll fry you some chicken and make you some red beans.
I don't eat fried chicken.
That's right, Jamil. You gotta build. You gotta take that time and build it. You gotta build it. He said, "It's no such thing as some perfect for anyone. You spend time and build on each other. People blow past the dating phase. They do.
They do.
They go right past it.
Okay, so
they don't
want
want to get to know you.
So they know how to date.
No.
It's not all women.
Nah, women know that thing too. It's
I think it's
it's
both.
sides.
But I was just asking them because they were men. I was gonna get the honest. Hold up.
Yeah, cause we some thoughts.
Nah, some women don't know how to date. They don't know what they
But
want.
you got two people barking they want to date, but they really don't.
They just want
date.
to.
They
Or the one
say
that say they
hoping
want a
that-
spiritual woman.
No,
They want a spiritual
right,
woman.
They want
right.
you to
But how do they
Exactly.
know? How do they
They want your
know if that's
spiritual
what they want?
diamond.
How do you
That's
know?
what they
Because you tried it so many times before, I gotta change this. I gotta change the frequency a little
Change
bit.
it. That's
I
right.
went from this one, from that one. Let me get that church one, and then let me go.
I don't know
Worst
what church-
one.
But they'll try that because listen.
Yo,
Oh no,
Oh,
my man go
Lord.
to church and girl, he's still humping.
And he
Mary
probably messed
Jane,
with-
Susan,
And probably punch her in the eye.
it probably is. Choke it up.
Mother said she asked a dating question. Mother, what did you ask?
Your brother told me it's true that full body woman sex with skinny men.
I love it.
Say it one more time. You talk to me. Say it one more time. Ask that question
He
again.
said, "Is it true that full body women are obsessed with skinny men?" It's true until you experience a big man.
Well, I don't like him and I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him.
Well, tell Terrell.
I don't like him big, Terrell.
I do.
It all depends.
Waiting all on me and
Oh,
stuff.
that sweat is delicious. That chocolate sweat is really good.
And I
I'm
gotta
sorry.
get on top of this
And why he say church women be the freakiest?
Man, I ain't got time. No.
Excuse me.
Girl, please, that chocolate is sweet.
Now this thing about do y'all?
What you want to say, Chris?
I'm gonna ask a question. Go ahead.
He can't say
I'm wild.
So your Mama Shanita said we are in the social media social media area. How do you date now?
I stay off social media. I'm not. One thing about this phone
I
right
had
here,
people
and
off
my
social
wife
media.
can contest to
And
it.
you ain't dating.
I don't. Even before I said that's where everything
Clear.
comes from.
Clear.
When you are there,
You gotta do things like that
if you
now.
say I want to see somebody different, I need to see that 6 foot whatever,
Yeah.
6 foot whatever, blah blah, and you can find
And
it.
that's crazy because he's right. You can't find it.
And then you come out the bedroom, okay,
You
your
say
wife's
what
in there,
type of
whatever,
man you
you
want,
fine.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Until you
Okay.
see them, until you had that first
And they
date.
done
Because
catfish
catfishing
you.
is real
Right.
today.
Oh.
It's real, yeah.
But I agree with you saying about body types too.
It's
You
almost-
No,
know,
back in the day, you
say
had to
this-
go to the house to find and see the
I know,
person.
it's almost-
Now you can go on Facebook and just get all googly eyed you want to, and then
Filters?
be okay. And filters and everything.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
baby.
All of it.
Yeah, it'd be okay.
Skin be bubbly, crumbly, craters.
Why your brother said, "Don't worry, Mama, I'm the only man in your life."
Never gonna date
Terrell,
nobody.
don't do your
Oh,
mother
baby.
like
Yeah,
that.
you
Your
say
mother
wow.
needs love
That boy is
too.
Wow. That boy
God,
is
please send
No,
Mama
the funny
Shanita
thing
a
is he's
good
serious.
God
wow.
friend.
Oh,
man.
this is right here too.
You see, he ain't say that, but he
Yeah,
got a
you know what he said?
word.
You know what he's saying in his head right now?
Wish a nigga would.
Touche. Touche. He said,
Then why your auntie
my
start
brother got
playing?
him. My brother got him.
Chris talking about some wish a nigga would.
Well, Mama Shanita said she needs more information on that. 'Cause
Sorry, I need
On what
more.
part?
About the dating, how do you
Damn.
date in social media era? I'm with you.
It so because so many really, I feel like my opinion that not only are
I'll
people
do all the
getting
dating for you. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Oh.
I do feel like people are being taken advantage
Because
of,
I have questions.
especially in catfishing and
Go ahead. Sorry.
catfishing, ending up dead in rivers. These are the things that are happening nowadays. When we were coming up, dating
I
was
just want the sports
dating,
world. Skate shorts.
Why?
right? The
It's
skating
fun.
rink.
Why
Extra.
your cousin? He said even if they get that 6 foot guy, they will be able to handle it. Or if a man gets a beautiful one, they can't handle it. I'm beautiful and they can handle me.
No, but think about what you went through when you first.
Yeah, they be acting crazy. You right.
Exactly, man.
Oh, what you want with me?
Again, I to go back to what I was saying. You want to
Ma'am.
be that until you are, and
Until
then what
you
you
are.
gonna do? You gonna lose half because I wasn't ready.
Well, I'm
Cause
gonna
she-
tell you what. I'm
Cause
gonna
they
tell you what.
coming.
You weren't ready.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest? So I was by myself for a year, right? And
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
and yo, dating was hard for me because if one thing deferred me,
Let me
and
cough. Go ahead, Aisha.
dating was hard for me
Mhm.
because I didn't like them per se. I guess maybe you are just if it's something that like I don't like his hairline. Maybe I'm just picky, or he look like his feet might stink, or
He don't wash his hands.
Or
Or
his fingernails
look
dirty.
at it right.
yeah. So the
See,
dating
she
thing is
says
just
it.
hard for me.
These are things she says.
Like I'm serious. So I don't know if because I'm being picky, and then I got a thing with your teeth. Oh
Yes.
my God! If it look like you don't go to the dentist,
Catch feelings with the
You can't brag on nobody that have bad teeth.
I can't what?
You
Why?
can't brag on anybody that got bad teeth.
Show
They
You
ain't
can't brag
first
to
of all,
boys.
first of all,
And then he go like this.
Really like, oh,
gingivitis.
Dang.
girl, you
You
think
get
wrong.
gingivitis, I don't know what you got going on with that.
I might have pyrrhea.
Unless you tell your
Might
friends,
have pyrrhea.
unless you tell your friends ahead of time, I got a great insurance plan, I'm gonna fix them.
You got
This is
what
what
you
it is
gingivitis.
right now.
Jamel said that's picky.
That's picky.
That's
Jamel, we tell her that all the
We
time.
do. We tell her all the time.
We really do.
No.
That ain't picky.
Keep the teeth right.
No, ma'am. Other than them teeth, Aisha.
Keep
Aisha.
Yeah.
Now let's keep it
them.
up.
You can clean them
Other than them
nails
teeth.
and cut them nails.
Other
Or-
already have those hygiene
See what I'm
things
saying?
going on.
See what I'm saying?
Take a bath and come and see you.
Oh.
You might have to teach.
And he
The
could be
British
tricking me,
Navy, yeah.
catfishing me. I don't want. I know. No.
See.
Now, could it be you were still in love with the person you
Most
had?
Yeah.
definitely. Most definitely.
So basically, you wasted your time and theirs.
I did,
Uh-huh.
but I told him.
Live and learn.
I told them, look, I don't want to do this. I still be talking to my ex. You still want to be bothered with me? Okay.
I just told him I'm crazy.
Now, oh, you crazy.
What?
No, I hear you. You're a single woman, so you can do whatever you want to do.
So do y'all like well?
Yes, you are picky,
back
Mom.
back in the day,
Mom, she did.
when y'all were dating, did y'all like a little woman with a little?
She does deserve to be picky.
And Tammy Picky sitting there acting like she ain't.
No, but for real though, I have let my guard down because I was very strict. No, I'm telling you, I was very strict about what a man.
We've come this far by faith, honey.
I was very strict about what I wanted in a man, but I want to see, like somebody said, mental.
Right.
Can you bring? I'm dating with a purpose, and also
Right.
I want to help me. I need somebody to pick some churn up from school. That's what I need in my life. Pick the churn up
and stronger structure.
and bring some
Because
dinner
it gets
home
heavy.
because I don't feel like cooking.
Hey, the kids
Well, I ain't
go-
watching nobody daggone
kids
feet.
go home, kids go to sleep.
That's what I need in my
I
life.
gotta meet you over here.
I need somebody to help me clean my backyard. That's what I need. So yeah.
You a yard boy.
Yeah.
No, I need a lot of things.
Oh,
He's a yard boy.
I know I got
He's a yard boy.
You a yard boy.
He's yard boy.
You a yard boy.
Come here, y'all, boy. Come clean my pool.
Clean my pool.
And cut my yard.
But I like the yard
Put
boy.
your swim trunks on. Nothing else. You want a bottle of water?
Here's the water hose.
Hey, your fellas say, what if he's your perfect man? If you telling me you can't get him insurance to get them fixed or build them up to what you
My
want
man,
them up?
my boo got my. And
whoa,
come back.
And your brother said, wash his feet, then they wash Jesus' feet. Hello? You talking about?
He's not Jesus.
He ain't Jesus. But even with
I watched
when
it.
my person or whatever was where he was, he's on my insurance.
Okay.
So of course, I'm not just any nigga on my insurance.
Well, that's good for you. Honey, we're secure, aren't we, baby?
A successful man can change.
And I ain't watching his feet because I don't
A
like feet.
successful man can change a
He
woman.
can watch my feet.
I think it's a real man can change a woman.
That part.
I think that they can
If
change
you
one
willing to put
another.
the time in, they can put time in
Yeah,
each other
I think
together.
so too. Yeah.
Somebody that's picky, whatever.
Yeah, I think so too. That is hilarious to me.
So is that on my?
But a successful woman would never change a man.
What?
Who said that?
Your cousin?
Come on,
But a
Jeanette.
successful woman would never change a man.
Why not?
In
So
what world?
why would you say that?
And the fit this
Her
world.
cousin?
Your cousin said that?
So I think you want her to be in the projects and not having nothing?
Let me get my secretary.
I don't understand.
I need him to call. Can you call in?
Can I get my teeth in?
Your son's wrong.
Can I get my teeth in?
Can you call me in?
I'm gonna hear what Casey got to say. He want to get his teeth done. Yeah, I don't.
And look, your brother,
Oh God.
codependency. And that's why you are where you are right now. Codependent that.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
A
codependency,
sexual
that ain't
woman
good.
would
No,
never
it's
change
not.
a man.
It's called a
I wonder
parasitic.
why he said a
mentality.
successful woman would never change a man.
I think
But you gotta change one another in order to be better for
You
Exactly.
gotta
one
be able to
another.
build each other.
First of all,
I kind of agree a little bit with
I'm
that.
almost in.
No.
A little bit.
Oh,
Tell me why. I want to know
I'm
why.
about to get him.
The reason why I say a little bit with that because first of all, the men got want to change. You get what I'm saying?
This is the thing about it. So you have a successful woman in your life, and what was it?
He said a successful woman can't change a man.
That's some bull.
Why not if I ain't turning him
He
on to
said-
the right
he said-
thing?
First of all, if
He
I'm-
said no, he can't. A successful woman can change.
Oh.
Okay, Jamel. Okay, Jamel.
Hey, my people over here about to jump down your throat. You better eat your words carefully. They're crazy.
But he did say a successful woman would never change a man.
No, he just wants attention. Believe me, he gains. He good. James.
Well, we know you get the gay part.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's about waiting my phone.
No.
Call my number.
I get you in a minute. We're almost
Stop
done.
playing
I'm
with
about to put you in my inbox.
He got boys.
He got it the whole time. I've been keeping him at bay.
I just need because he's a single
I'm
man.
almost
So
there.
I'm
Have a
trying to
seat.
understand what he's saying.
It's
Sit on the
almost
brown
over.
couch for mommy. Sit right there in that
Is he
chair.
young?
No. Suck it up. Suck it up.
Really?
Big boy.
James,
You're okay. Sit down.
it's okay.
Sit down. In a few minutes, okay?
I'll be right with you.
Well, Vito.
All right.
Why do you keep calling him a leader?
Because it's
Ooh, that's kill coming out of him.
Jameson.
Jesus.
Jameson.
All right.
He about to call me.
I'm just, because he did say, but a
He's
successful
not telling you
woman
right now.
would never change.
I ain't never been with a baddie. Nope. She calls her attitude Italian. Yep.
I'm just understanding. I'm not understanding.
A baddie.
But you didn't start out on time.
You know, she said she. Yep. Ain't got and don't.
Hey, your brother say, why do you keep shooting his codependency down? Kia. Listen. Your brother said, why do you keep shooting his
Check your
codependency
inbox.
down? You keep shooting his codependency down. What is wrong with you?
Because I don't believe in codependency. Either we rocking it together or we not.
Codependency is unhealthy.
It definitely is.
Because when they become codependent on you, you be like, no.
That leads to you being in a relationship for 20 years in a single ship.
That's a single shit.
All right.
Maybe a narcissist too.
So, what do y'all think about single shit?
No.
You shouldn't have said
You
it.
shouldn't have got on that.
Because she got angry the other day.
You shouldn't have said that.
Single ship, guys.
What?
Well, we all single
Single
until married.
ship. So, I was explaining, I was having a conversation with them.
No.
and-
Being
Oh, you-
single?
No.
No.
What is single
A
ship?
single ship is I'm dating you, we live together, we're paying bills together. You have the option while we are living together to go out and get with another little young lady.
Who does that? That's not realistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very serious.
Very, very serious.
And a lot of people are doing it.
Why your brother saying he go, what?
Yep. A lot of people are doing it. Because they don't want to put forth they don't want to go into a committed relationship because it's easier to maneuver things around.
Yep.
So when they get tired of being with you, I'm just going to go ahead and spend my time with someone else, even though I've already invested 10 plus years of my life into you.
That's too much time. I'm putting you on a time limit for the gig.
But that's
I'm about to put my cousin on.
no. What you're saying is like if
Hold on.
two
You
people,
on speaker. Hold on.
two people are agreeing.
He laughing.
No,
No, you
like they
wrong.
live together. Like
We
you my
talking about
man.
single
If we're girlfriend and boyfriend, but I'm still telling people that you're my girl, that you're my man, but you're out here telling people, oh, this is my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm telling people, oh no, you my man.
And y'all doing everything together like a relationship, but you're not in a relationship.
I'm not about to do that.
So you're saying one thing, I'm saying another thing, and so when you actually do step out, it's like, oh no, I'm single.
Well, we together. We ain't together. You're just a
So y'all roommates.
Well, we know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm not doing
That
that.
doesn't end well for
That man about
everybody.
to cook, doing wifey stuff for you, boy, but no.
Because what you say?
Is he still there?
Hello. Hello. Are you got me on mute?
Nah, I actually didn't do the phone. What's up?
Oh, so what you were saying about a successful woman can or cannot change them?
That's a successful woman can't change a man.
Can't?
I told you.
Yes.
He said
Why?
He said never. He said never.
Listen to me right quick.
Yeah, I don't like him.
You got a man, a successful man, right?
Yeah.
And then you got a woman.
Out of here.
Do everything for that woman. You can change her whole life, buy a new house, new car, everything, right?
Right.
A woman will do that. You got some, not all women, okay, but you got a lot of women that won't change a man or help a man get right.
Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about.
New car and all that stuff. You got some women that will, but you got majority of women that won't. That is what's wrong with women now. Because you got like the rappers and the superstars, they're easy to go fix up a woman. To buy them whatever they want or whatever. A woman is not going to do that for a man. Not everyone won't do that for a man.
Well, I don't know what type of women you ran into, but where I come from, and what type of woman I am.
Wait. No, I hear what you're trying to say. What you're trying to say is, if let's say I was a big celebrity and I want to go buy this girl a Birkin, that's 30-40 right there. But let's say you were successful and I need you to go buy me a Hellcat. You're not gonna do that.
Yes, I will.
All
I get what you're saying.
women not gonna do that though.
He's saying some. He's saying some. That's what he's trying to say. He's saying some women, because rappers and celebrities, they drop money on these girls just like it's nothing.
But they know they can't
But
reciprocate that type of money they got.
I'm talking about reality,
So that's what
though.
I know. But that's,
Like, I ain't talking about no, because
I
And
get
that
what you're
happens in
saying,
reality
yeah.
too though.
That's reality.
That's reality.
Go to
They got the wrong women.
It's kind of like the perception of it would be like,
NBA
hey, this successful woman is buying this young dude a car.
Yep.
It would look weird to society.
Yep.
Regular 9 to 5 man ain't shit to a woman right now to these days because of how the world is.
Everything to me, honey.
What?
Everything to me, honey.
That is true.
In who world though?
But I'm telling you, he's not. It is true.
He said there's ones that exist.
I'm gonna tell you the real. That's the truth.
I mean, that's your truth and that's your opinion.
But he's right. But you're looking at your tone as you as being a woman. You gotta look at women.
I'm just looking at to the women that I'm surrounded around. That's what I'm looking at.
You're surrounded around, but in reality, but there are women out there not gonna spend that money on a man. They're not gonna spend. They're gonna build up because they're gonna say, "Oh, I've been hurt so many times. I'm not gonna do it no more."
Yeah, but you would do that.
They won't even go get him a haircut.
They won't even give him a haircut.
I'm gonna invest in my man.
Leah.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Alright, listen. I talk to so many teenagers right now that's going through hell because of the little girls, high schoolers right now. They believe in what Megan Thee Stallion say and everybody else going on Instagram.
All these girls got a boyfriend.
Listen,
That's why dudes now are just running through females like it ain't nothing and treating them like junk right now. I'm not talking about our age right now. I'm talking about now. Here's that's going on now. Everything that's the women now. They're so stuck. They don't believe in what we used to do back in the days. Dating and all that. Social media has changed everything on how communication go, relationships go, because everybody always looking for the what somebody can do right now.
Right.
he's right.
You're right, man.
That's true.
He's so very true.
I don't know. I don't understand what you're saying, but I also understand what he's saying. I've been around women who said, "Oh, if that nigga ain't got no money, guess what? I don't want to have nothing to do with it." And he could be fine as all get out and have a good heart. Because of social media.
So it's not gonna be enough. So now the woman these days are looking for the people that's hustling, the people that's rapping, or people that's risking their lives selling drugs because that's what they want.
Because when you're nice and you're respectful, they don't receive that.
Or
It's not enough. You're too soft or something.
Right. Now, I was trying to say about the independent woman. I love an independent woman, but you're only independent until you really, really need that help from another person. Meaning that if that person can't help you, you won't even look at him like, "Yo, what you here for? You can't help me. I really need help right now."
Yeah.
You know him.
But that's true. He's
So it's like,
what
okay,
you
damn,
said.
now I'm not gonna help you. I can't help you because you said you got everything. But when you really need that help, or something might happen, you're not independent no more.
I get what you're saying.
I do too.
I get what you're saying. You independent up to the point where you
Where
can't
you
finish. You can't do what you're trying to do, and now you can't do it. So you're trying to say, well, you as a man, you saying, well, I thought you said you were independent, but you're trying to ask me to help you do this and break my back.
Well, if I ask you to cut my grass and I say I'm independent, that's
Financially.
the problem.
No, he's like a conversation, sweetheart. It's a conversation.
It's not a personal attack.
No, I'm saying it's a
General
personal attack,
speaking.
but I'm just saying like.
But this is real life. Whether you want to accept it or not, like this is real life. This is why it is hard for women. Like I put me as an
I
example.
put me too.
Like me and her talk about it all the time. Like men look at, and I'm not saying all men are like that. You look at me and her. We're homeowners. We are considered, I guess, successful women in
What
the.
I gotta do one day?
You're not letting me finish though.
Yeah.
Like let me finish.
I can tell you right now, her problem is she's demanding and she likes to be in control.
I do, and I'm not in denial about that. I'm damn sure not in denial about it at all.
You're kind of controlling right now.
I damn didn't, and I was, but I'm working on it for sure, and I can admit that shit.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
How can you sit back and say what you want in a man if you can't be submissive to a man or listen to a man or actually sit down and conversate with a man and tell a man exactly what you wanted? And
I can now. I didn't before, but I can now.
how can you now that you've been argumentative with something that's true?
But that's your opinion. Just because you saying it doesn't mean I got to agree
But
with
about the other type of women. He's only discussing the other women.
Yeah,
But that don't mean I got to agree with what he's saying though about them.
But it's true. But what
That's
he said
his
is true.
opinion.
So you mean a girl that said she want a man just for the money is
Baby,
wrong?
I
They don't exist.
They
You said
probably
they
do, but I haven't ran into any.
Thank you, but I know plenty.
Well, we know people
You
here.
know a couple.
Well,
Everybody
I
else
have.
know a couple. So just
I know
Well,
a lot.
I know.
let it ride out.
And they do mess it up for women.
And
They
they
do mess it
that
up
are
for
coming
women
behind
like
them.
I know that
Yeah.
did it to me.
They mess up
So I
women for
understand.
like that.
So
They mess
for
it
us,
up for
I
us.
don't run into
Right.
Cause I truly,
So
I want a man. If he got a 9 to 5, baby, have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I don't want you to defend them.
Who was it? B. Simone that said she didn't want a man that had a 9 to 5.
Sure did.
She didn't want a man that had a 9 to 5. That's what I'm saying. Like,
do what he's supposed to
a
do. I'm gonna be
fe-
there.
but he's not talking about particularly. He's talking about women in general.
Mhm.
It is hard for us. The more
Yeah.
the more I feel like I have become successful, it is really hard to date men
It is.
because they either think it's an intimidation thing, like, oh, she got too much going on.
Some men, you gotta think about it like this. If a man look at you, right, and that man doesn't have anything and you're doing better than that man, yes, that's intimidation to that man. Because he's looking at you like, I can't do nothing else for you. So he's not gonna want to be with you.
Yeah,
He might want to do his little 1-2 with you or
Sit
whatever.
down, right?
that's true.
And but it's true.
But that's
If
why.
he's not bringing anything
That's
to the
why.
table to help you out, to better yourself, then he's gonna take away from that table. So that's why it wouldn't work.
And you just
But
said
if
the same
you
thing
want
last week.
a man that's on your level, or talk to a man that's on the same level as you, and y'all can grow together and build something together, that will work.
Or a man that's a higher level.
Yep.
That's what you have to change it.
Yes. You're right. So being that if you know you got your own crib, you got your own car, and the man comes in and he got his own crib, he got his own car, and y'all
That's
say,
the only way.
look, man, these bills in 2 different spots. We need to make a change some kind of way.
Exactly.
And you come stay with me, or I come stay with you, and we can have more money.
Exactly.
Yep.
He's exactly right. That's what I'm saying with my mindset has changed. I'm looking at a man that's higher than me. Even though it might seem intimidating a little bit for me, because I'm like, I'm used to these low-level thugs, correct? Because that's what I was used to. That break your backhand and keep it moving.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I don't want that anymore. I mean, I still want to break my backhand, but I'm just saying, I don't want to hold up a thug anymore. You get what I'm saying? So you have to look at it a certain way. You need a man that's higher than you. I ain't fixing no man. I ain't getting them together.
Yeah.
You need to be together.
The other way.
What he say?
He said if you're already established, you're supposed to look for a man that's
Yeah.
higher than you.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Cause she done had a man saying, "Come move with me in the train."
Come live with me.
You want to date a dude that you know that's a hole in the streets or whatever, he ran down, he running right, that's your fault.
Yep.
If
Yeah.
that's what you want to do, that's your fault. Because you got to take the time out to understand that man, where he coming from, what he trying to do, just as well as you trying to understand what you trying to do in your life.
Yep. That's true.
If you choose to date somebody that's still in the streets or don't have a job or don't have a car, that is your fault.
Exactly it. Correct.
Because you can't fix them.
Whatever that man put you through, your fault.
That is correct. He is absolutely correct on that. That is 100. You are 100% right. And that's when you got to evaluate yourself because he's right.
Cause then you got to start from ground floor if you get that man that's not on the level.
Joker, you know the Joker ain't had no car when you seen him.
And no job.
You know he ain't had no
For the
job.
best.
I'm going to build him up.
Break my back in this one.
Get them together.
Yeah.
Keep
We're
doing
gonna
it.
work on them. We're gonna get them together.
I'm gonna build me a man.
This man ain't graduated from high school.
Ain't
He has no
graduated.
aspiration of wanting to graduate from high school. You got to see what you got.
Like I want
And
a man
if you
that's
are
a-
willing
Then you
to
gonna be
stay
looking
through
like a
that,
sugar mama. Come on now. You gonna be looking like a sugar mama after a while,
yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
or sugar daddy.
so he is absolutely correct. That's why I say with mine, I had to change my whole mindset. Like for real,
You do.
I had to change
You
everything.
have to.
So that's what he was saying.
While
He's
you're
looking for
going
it
somewhere
all.
that they are not.
Right.
Yeah.
And
They're
they'll
very
stop you
comfortable.
from moving.
And they're very comfortable being at the bottom.
Mhm.
Yep.
Nah, player.
That calls for y'all to get a better understanding, but think about it.
But I know, like for instance,
I know
I
you
do
wouldn't
know a
anyway.
guy
I
that.
couldn't text it all. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because I was thinking yo was a hater.
If you doing good,
No,
man
I
or
already
woman,
knew
and you bring in
Well, I did.
somebody
You
that's
just
not
need to
doing good, they're
explain.
gonna tear your whole foundation down.
That's true.
Boy, what you said about
That's unequally the yoke, honey.
Yeah.
I said that last
Say
week.
that again. What you just said. No, say it again, cause I ain't hear you.
What? This is what I'm saying.
They're not on the same level as you. They can tear your whole foundation up. And you gonna help that person tear your own foundation down.
He better tell me
to
first.
listen to you, to bring them up, to build them up. You tearing yourself down trying to help them come up where you at, and they don't want to get up there.
Right.
Instead of trying to climb up there with you, they want to pull both of y'all down.
Exactly.
Like your whole foundation is wrong. Because you want to love somebody or you with somebody because they, I don't want to curse because y'all effing all day, y'all got good sex, or you know they might have a good part.
That's what keeps them
but
though.
you can't let that person go.
Broke man penis is the best in the world.
It is.
I heard that too.
I've had we've all done had some.
It's the best.
We've all done had some.
I've definitely passed it.
Well, I'm married, so I'm good. Good.
Broke man is the best.
That's all they got. It's got this one opportunity.
But it's true.
They gonna go in strong.
They'll be broke, and then some of them
they
get
got
so
that
comfortable
offer
to the point
besides
where
that.
I can get, but they get comfortable and say, I can give them this, but then when you look at it, the woman be like, what else can you bring to the table then? Like,
That's
That's
all
all you got.
Too, I guess.
and they, because women have allowed them to bring just that to the table.
All right.
Well, your aunt said, you want to read that?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
can say
Coco.
what if God send you a man? What if God send you a man?
We just for the whole month.
He has no job, nowhere to stay, no money, but his vision is big. What would you do? Lord, show me.
I had one of those.
Somebody asked a question online.
What would you do? He had no job, no nothing, but he got a vision.
Show me.
Show me.
Okay, this y'all know. If you were successful and that man really had a vision, right?
Business plan me out.
You help that man get to that vision.
Yeah, I would help
Yeah,
him.
I would.
If he's my man, yeah. I help him get to that
It's
vision.
business plan me out. Yeah, but we did talk about that last week.
For me, I will help my man get to that vision.
I most definitely.
I will.
You know you
Renee won't.
We
I'm
know
Renee,
you
doing
Renee,
that. Yeah,
Renee,
you feel?
First of
not
all,
helping nobody do nothing.
first of all, if you
You're not
roll the
nobody
cameras
doing
back, I looked at it last week. Y'all tried to play me.
Yeah.
I said let's do it together.
But first, sis, you said, no.
No. Did y'all look back? Did y'all look back at the
No, I remember that whole conversation.
Did I say?
You did say that, but first you said, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
gonna,
you did.
What I said was I'm not going to do it for him.
No.
I'm not going to do it for him.
No doubt.
Brother,
But you
did
did
I
say
say that? I
The
said no.
exact
I went
question
back. I'm
was
not going to do
what
it for
they
him.
just asked, and the
I'm
same
not
thing they
going
asked.
to look for a job for him. I'm still standing beside him.
Why? Your own brother said you need a man.
No.
Your brother
They didn't
said
say look for a job for him. That's not what they
Nah.
said.
That's what. If y'all go back and
That's
look,
what
that's
he said.
okay. I need all y'all to go look back at last week because I went back and looked back.
This is
I
what I
did.
found awesome.
I said I wasn't going to
That's
look
what
for it
we're
for
trying
him.
to get.
No,
I said we
sis.
can do it together.
When we were all talking, you was like, you did that?
I'll
No,
go look for
I'm
that
not.
for you.
And then you said, no, I'm not going to go look for him. But
But
first
y'all
you
said
said,
y'all
no,
was
I'm
going to
not.
look for him.
well,
If
cousin.
a woman is in a
Y'all say y'all
position
gonna
to
look
help
for
you,
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, he's saying
I-
cousin talking.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, you can't look for a job and help that person. If that man or woman trying to look for a job, yes, you can help them out, but you're not going to sit back and computer and look at no job.
No, ain't nobody doing that. And,
No,
and that's not what we
But
said.
that's not what we said though.
If you go back and look, I looked at it after we filmed this, y'all. Y'all said that y'all were gonna look for it for him. I said I wasn't gonna look for it.
No, I'm pretty
Did
sure
y'all
I
go
said
back?
I would go back.
Did
I
y'all
would
go
help
look
him
back?
look.
Did y'all go look back?
I
the
did.
thing was.
No, but I
if the
remember that
woman was
conversation. I
successful,
remember that.
But
the
did you
woman
go
is
back and look?
successful, and
No,
she
but I
has
know what I
the
said.
means to help
Go
you
look back at it
be
for real.
successful too, through connections, people she knows.
That's right. Like
I said I would do
So
that.
would it
Okay,
be wrong
so
for that woman to
for-
say, "Hey,
for
look,
me,
you my man, but I know that
such
the
and
dude that I
such."
work with is
Exactly.
trying to help you get
I
on
didn't
a
say I
different
wouldn't
level."
do that. I said I
Would you
wasn't
help
gonna
me
do it
that?
for him.
She said, "Nah, I ain't doing none of that. He got that.
did.
But you're in a position to where
Yo.
me as your man,
changed
you
it
can
after
help
that.
me
She
get
changed
to a
it.
different level.
Oh, yeah,
And
she
I'm not
did
telling
change
you
it.
to
She
fill out
did,
an
but at
application
first-
for me.
That's
I'm
what
not
she
telling you to
said.
go turn
Yeah.
it in for
Y'all,
me.
I done
I'm
looked
telling
at
you,
that
you can set up
I
a
did
meeting
not
for
say
me
that.
and this man or whoever, so I can be successful, so we can be successful together. You saying you're not gonna do it just because you my girl? Come on, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to do that.
You got to build your man up.
Like we gonna be successful together, but
No,
like me,
I
my
know what
wife.
I
If I
said.
knew somebody
I
that
went
can
back
get
and
my
looked at
wife
it.
in a position to where we make more money, what I look like saying, nah, you gotta do that yourself. I can't help you do that. But
Y'all
Chris, I might need you to
twisting
fill
my
out
words
an
around.
application and go
I
turn it in.
know what I
All
said.
right, I'm gonna
That's
fill it
why
out
I
for
went
you,
back
boo.
and
I'm
looked
gonna
at
fill it
it.
out for you, turn it in so we can be successful
So-
together.
So everybody.
Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know.
That's
Sometimes
exactly.
I done got so many jobs just because I knew somebody in the job.
Nah, we just wanted to clarify, make sure everybody was on the same page. Cause like the words came out different, but everybody's on the same page, and they would help their man out.
I'm definitely gonna help.
Unless you get a lazy
Man,
behind man that's doing absolutely nothing, then you do not deserve to have a woman going to look on the internet for you.
Yes.
You got to go. You got to go.
See,
You got to
it's
get the
moving on.
You got the caboose.
So yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Well, it was a good show.
Now,
And yeah, talking about somebody's could
Now,
like control. I
I
show
got a
do.
question for
I
you.
show
What do you feel about if a woman
You are
says, "Hey, babe, I got this
I know.
great job, 3 times more than you"? Do you feel the same inspiration to be with her as if before she came and said, "Nah, you know, you're not no longer the breadwinner I am now"? If she becomes the breadwinner, are you feel just as secure in your relationship as you were if you were the breadwinner?
You still together?
Yeah,
Now, about her being the breadwinner, is she treating me any different?
treating you the exact same, bro.
Huh?
Treating you the exact same way.
Oh, I'm good with that.
Okay.
She gonna help you get that.
Right.
Exactly.
Now that's the sad thing about a lot of people that we was discussing. Like, if you was in a relationship with someone, how it kind of evolves and changes.
Yeah.
You were together when you're broke, and all of a sudden, can you still be the same person with millionaires? Now you become a millionaire. Does the dynamic change, and the man or woman says, "Man, I got this bread, and I'm getting this different people, different circle."
Long as that attitude still the same. Hey, baby, I got kids. Go handle the business.
That's what it is.
All that.
Yeah.
Like disrespecting me and you belittling me or something like that. Nah, it won't be the same.
Some people.
Your attitude still the same when we was on rock bottom. Now you on top, and I'm lower than you. Nah, we good.
That's it. That's what I like to hear, man. 'Cause a lot of people get intimidated by it, and they kind of act differently.
Yeah, 'cause that shit,
Right. Money changes people. Money changes people. You can say what you won't say until you actually in that situation. But if we on rock bottom, like even if we separate, and you got on the high status, hanging with different people, and we don't make it, I'm pretty sure you gonna still look out for me. Or I'm gonna look out for you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Man.
different. It's different.
It's who you deal with, bro. It's how it all begins. That's how all this conversation happens. Is who you deal with, and how all these different situations are gonna happen, how it's gonna unfold. It's just who you dealing with.
If she was on rock bottom, and I was up top, and I did something, even if I don't make it or I decide to do something else, I'm gonna look out for her because she was on rock bottom with me. Even though we not, I done did something else, I found something else, I done went out because I got this money and I done, dealt with somebody else. I got to look out for her because she was there still.
Right.
That's just me. I'm just talking. I'm speaking on myself. I would love for us to still be together, but anything can do that money. Anything with money is going to change how a person lives. Period.
Yeah, you're right, bro. That's good. That's good talk, man.
All
Alright, y'all. Well, I'll talk to you later, cuz
Yeah.
we're there.
I said I can call you to tell my answers right quick.
I'm gonna tell my story.
he wanted to defend himself.
Alright.
Get it right.
Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Alright, so
He said it shouldn't matter who's making the most bread. We eating together. Yeah, that's good.
You know you eating. Oh, my fault.
Oh Jesus.
Mother just texted me.
Me too.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, this has been a wonderful show. Thank you for Chris for coming in for part 2. Oh my.
We ain't do business of the week.
Oh, we need to do business of the week.
Oh yeah. most
And we
definitely.
need to do the quote of the week. Apologies. Please, Aisha.
Business of the week is
Gastronaut Clothing by my friend GS11. Go check his album out. Here we go.
That was a nice one.
Gastronaut.
What a
Just
shameless
Cut It
plug.
Barbershop, who is located on 616 Castle Street.
We on all streaming platforms
his
too.
Facebook
GS11, the Gastronaut.
And this is why.
Got to be more careful. Got to be.
I'm gonna say it again. GS11, the Gastronaut. Go check him out. All streamer platforms. Got a clothing line too, all colors. It's reflective.
Stop this madness. Sis.
Okay.
For what?
I'm done.
Who was the person?
I don't even know what it is. I just know
I was talking.
He
You
was
know,
so
like, trying
rude.
to get order.
I just know
Go.
gastronaut.
Business of the week, baby.
Just Cut It Barbershop,
Mm-hmm.
located at 616 Castle Street.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook and Instagram are Just Cut It Barbershop, and the owner is Cedrin Emerson.
Yes.
He's a great guy, and he has great barbers and stylists.
He
They
is a
cut
really good barber.
hair at Just Cut It on Castle.
They do. They
Yeah,
really
they
do.
They do.
They do.
When I had
They're
hair,
taking over.
No, when I had hair.
when I had hair, they said, hook me up.
I'm not. I'm not with him.
Go check out Taz Barbershop too. Tim Wilkes, check him out. That's my brother. Check him out. Leland, next to Shirley Diner.
Sis, go ahead and
Who
get
is
the
it?
quote.
Who is it?
Taz Barbershop next to Shirley's Diner.
That's my guy.
And Just Cut It, probably two best barbershops in town.
Okay.
For
You
black,
get
for
professional.
us.
Okay.
But Just Cut It, they, yeah.
Just cut
Tim
it.
cuts all
Your
flavors.
mother said, such a platform.
Okay.
I'm trying to plug my I'm trying to
Well,
plug
guess
my
what? We
people.
woke now. We woke. Because he just plugged the people.
Yeah.
One day, you become alert, aware. You saw things around you that you never saw before. This is the moment you became alive. But then you now woke, because he just woke us up too.
Yes, because the word of the week is woke.
Woke. Yep, so.
Goodness gracious. Alert the injustice in society.
Yes.
Rude is what he is. Rude.
Yeah. Well, we got 243 comments.
All right, my loves. It's been a great night. Thank you all for watching our show.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
We'll
Good
see
night.
y'all next week.
Yes, next week, y'all.
Hello.
Child.